Ahem. Bingo, bango, bongo, bish, bash, bosh.
Hello and welcome to the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Welcome to SAS Anti-Terror Force. This is the show in which we play SAS Anti-Terror Force. This is a game released November 4th, 2005 across Europe and Germany. Germany part of Europe, but English-speaking parts of Europe and Germany on November 4th, 2005. November 10th, that's where it releases in France in 2005. Then November 10th, 2005 is also when it releases on PC in English parts of Europe and in France, and December 27th, 2005 in Germany on PC. Very specific release dates for this one. And I should also mention that in different regions, this game goes by different names. In the English-speaking parts of Europe, it goes by SAS Anti-Terror Force, but if you play it in Germany, then it is GSG9 Anti-Terror Force. If you play it in France, it is GIGN Anti-Terror Force, as they correspond to the Groupe d'Intervention de la Gendarmerie Nationale in France, the GIGN. And in Germany, I believe it is the Grenzschutz Group 9, or Border Guard Group 9. Really nailed all those pronunciations, I am sure. This is a game that released for the PS2 and PC. We will be playing the PS2 version tonight. I played the PC version, but the mouse support is worse than just using a damn analog controller. So hence our decision to play it on PS2. This is a game developed by our friends at Atomic Planet. Not their first time featuring on the show, not their first-person shooter to feature on the show, as we have featured a playthrough of Skyscraper previously on the show. And what else have they done? They've done a lot. They are the gift that keeps on giving in terms of shovelware developers of this era. They can lay claim to the PS2 version of the Guy game, most infamously, perhaps. Damon Summoner, which I think we played on a Bad Game Chance Time at some point, and many more games to feature in future.
And I'm Charkie.
Oh, I haven't gotten to the... Let me get through all the... Published by Dafflex Games, which, what did Dafflex Games get up to, Johnny?
A lot of racing games this era, a lot of taxi games we covered previously in our taxi. I don't remember the name of the taxi.
Terrible taxi games.
Terrible taxi games. I know specifically for the Palice, Madness, and London Racer series on PlayStation 2.
Very
prolific, publisher, developer of shovelware stuff on this era as well.
And with that being said, hello Johnny, hello Charkie.
Hello.
Hi, Cass. Listen, we need to address the ghost witch in the room at some point, right? The chat was getting like, what's going on? Who's that in the top right? This is my first stream I've ever shown up to.
I don't see any of those messages in chat. I think you're...
They're sending them to me directly.
Oh, okay, very good. You're picking up on the psychic wavelengths.
Yeah.
This game that we're playing tonight, we have two reasons to be playing it tonight. For one, this was our bad game of the month over on the Discord server for the month of June, discord.gg/bjhof. So folk have been playing, commiserating over this particular title over there. And for second, this is tangentially in the news, not for anything the SAS got up to, but there was a game, recent darling, one Luna Abyss, you may have heard of, a first-person bullet hell game that had some amount of critical acclaim that comes highly recommended. It was developed and published by Kwalee, that's Kwalee. The connection there being that Kwalee just recently laid off basically their entire staff, which is unfortunate because one of said staff, in fact the COO on this game, the Chief Operating Officer on Luna Abyss, was one Jason Falkus, who, along with his brother, Darren Falkus, founded a little studio by the name of Atomic Planet, where in this game, their participation in this particular game was as operations director, as they similarly were for another game we played on the show, Beverly Hills Cop. which I
Yeah.
forgot to mention earlier. So this is the show that even shovelware royalty from back in the day can stick around, can persist in the industry, live long enough to make a game that becomes a critical darling, and then still lose their jobs because this industry fucking sucks. So, bummer.
Did you hear the Xbox is going to go up in price by under $50 again?
Great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Cool
Anyhow,
industry.
here's an article about the Quali Labs situation. A week after launching their game, the entire team laid off. That is fucking brutal. I even checked, just to double check, Jason Falkus's LinkedIn, and he's like, yep, ex-Quali. So they updated that mighty quick.
Well,
Here's
you know what
hoping
they say,
everyone...
no good game goes unpunished.
That's so often the case nowadays. It's brutal, man. Speaking of brutal,
Also, I think you're going to say, here's hoping they land on their feet.
I was going to say, yes, also, here's hoping everyone involved lands on their feet, because that does sound, from all accounts, to be a good game. But speaking of brutal, though, there's perhaps no segment more brutal, and I mean that in the metalhead sense, where you stick out the horns and you fucking headbang, as we bring out the graphic for Charkie Stream Snack.
Oh, this is definitely going to be a brutal one, because I have something hardcore here. It's a chicken salad wrap from a local
yeah.
grocery store. It's good. This place, their wraps a little expensive, at least in my perspective. I think it's like $7.29, but it's like 2 6-inch wraps that are like real stuff. Like all their wraps are like huge.
A foot-long
I think
wrap.
It's essentially a foot long if you were to put it together. I think maybe a little less, maybe 10 inches, but still, it's good. It just feels like really expensive whenever I spend like over $7 on food for some reason. Anyway, tonight's drink is Bum Energy Root Beer. Last time I had Dr. Bum, which was their Dr. Pepper knockoff. This one does not have an ass, related name. They didn't call it Root Butt or anything. But let's give it a quick taste. It is. It kind of tastes immediately flat. It almost does not taste carbonated. It is carbonated. I think I might have said this about the other one too, that it just kind of comes out of the can tasting flat. It almost tastes like extra vanilla-y too, like it was a root beer float. But it's not. It's just supposed to be root beer. It's not bad, but so far Bum is not impressing me with their energy drinks. Cass, what did you bring?
I'm drinking water right now, but I should mention, I should theoretically be wired on account of the fact that earlier today I had 6 shots of espresso in a drink. I got a 911 from the old Dutch Bros, so you can look that up and see how much caffeine is in that drink. And then I came home from work and I drank a cup of black coffee. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how.
Cool crash. Johnny, what did you bring?
I've also gone for a very hardcore mood with mine. I have Boba Cap Boba Tea. This is Poppin' Boba Strawberry and Peach. Let's see if we can give a little can open. Hang on. Oh, I cut my nails recently. This is hard.
Oh, it helps if you talk in the mic as you're opening it.
Yeah.
If you're able to open it.
Okay, well, I managed to open it. And the food is, I've got some more of these desert mochi. This is You Can Love dessert mochi, salted caramel flavor with a white chocolate filling. Give one of these pop in the mouth.
Now that's with 2 S's and not 1, right?
Yeah.
We need to
Just
get
checking.
a food in a can so we can have a can open, a nice hiss on the show for the stream snack
Oh,
segment.
yeah.
Do one of those cheeseburgers
Yeah.
in a can things.
Well, I don't want to kill you.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I just had food poisoning on Tuesday, so.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I feel like
this
I'm
was,
testing my luck with a chicken salad sandwich.
Yeah,
wrap.
this was very nice. It has a picture of like a soy caramel, like spongy cake on the front, and it tastes a lot like that. And I've had one of these boba teas before. They're really good. It's like the little pop-in bobas. Those are great. I much prefer that over the more kind of gummy ones you get like milk tea and such.
Now, caramel and not camel, right? We're still not dealing with the 1S dessert
Yeah.
emoji? Okay, just checking.
Or caramel, as some say.
A sleep token
Well,
says caramel.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's their hit
Well,
song.
speaking of, let's put this segment to sleep, because I think I'll do it for Charkie streams next.
Very good. And with that, no more faffing about. Let's get to the main stage and prepare to play this game. This is going to be one of those easy nights, I like to think. It's a first-person shooter. It's in my wheelhouse. It should go smoothly enough, and it should be a fairly slight game as well. We can get this done within the 3 hours with any luck at all.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're
you
watching
are-
this live, welcome to our new time slot. If you're watching this on
Welcome.
YouTube, enjoy your dinner.
Davalex.
I will say, a bold claim this be easy tonight, because I will say, when I did research on this, the one review I could find on this, courtesy of a jeu video, was not able to get past the training level.
I have
I'll
heard
post
this.
that article in chat. Yeah, I'll admit, not a great review, because they miscredit the development to Davalix, and there are some claims like the guns sounding like mouse sounds that I don't agree with. And look, pre-warning, the training level has issues. I don't think it's impossible to beat. Our community managed to do it. So.
Yeah, well, our community is full of brain geniuses, if I do say so myself. Smartest
exactly.
community in the game, discord.gg/bghof. I want to show something off here. I mentioned that this game has different titles in different regions that it released, with specific versions releasing in England, English-speaking Europe, in Germany, and in France. So first, we'll load up the game in English, because I want to show something here that I'm not sure I've seen other games do. So, this is us selecting the game in English. I put a save state at the top. SAS Anti-Terror Force, as to be expected, as is the name on the box of the game. But what if we go back in time, we select Deutsch? Or Deutsch.
Kartsteckenplatz.
That's in Word and Gelatin. Now check this shit out. GSG9. Interesting. And what this will also do is swap out what force you are playing as in the game. It makes apparently modifications to the skins of the characters you are playing as of your team, and might also swap out a few of the characters you rescue, as we will also see if we load it up in Francais, where apparently in this French version of the game, which if not mistaken should load up as we did Jiggin already, Giggin 9, or did we do?
We did.
No, this is Jiggin.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where apparently in this French version of the game, playing as the GIGN, one of the quote-unquote presidents that you rescue, who is just a generic president in the English and French version, or in the English and German version, I should say, but apparently in this French version, is very specifically modeled after then contemporaneous president of France, Jacques Chirac. So that is an interesting touch. But we are,
It's like
for
how,
our purposes here, going to play this in English, so I can understand the menus and such.
It's like how America's Army handled multiplayer. When you installed it, it detected how much you love America and then put you on the American team or the Al Qaeda team.
Yeah, we think we're feeling like you're a terrorist. We're feeling like you're not quite patriotic enough.
If America's Army 4 came out, that's how it would work. It would first scan your Blue Sky or Twitter account, and then say, "Okay, this is what your team's gonna be."
Let's check the options.
Yeah.
Aspect 04 by 03 or 16 by 09. That's not how
Technically
you write that
correct.
out.
Yeah.
We'll play it
Not
in 04.
incorrect.
It's not incorrect, but it's also no human being has ever written it that way ever.
04.000 by 03.0.
Default volumes. This menu song kind of fucking rules.
Yeah, there's some good tunes in this, for sure.
Control options, look mode, freeform as opposed to what? Oh, auto center, auto slope.
Does auto slope just always send the cursor downwards? Like
What it is that you're moving up and down a slope or stairs, it should, like, it'll automatically, like, center it in such a way.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess I'll keep crouch toggle on if I'm playing on a controller. Give me that vibration. No flipping that vertical look.
We'll see what that
Controller
means.
map. L1, fire second pistol. L2, steady aim. L3, crouch. R1, fire weapon. R2, throw grenade. R3, zoom. So we got every shoulder button being used as well as clicking in the sticks.
Fire third pistol.
Triangle for melee and kicking doors. Square for reload. Circle for changing weapon. Cross for use. Down button to drop our second pistol. Left button to change weapon. Sidestep. Look aim. Okay. Strange controls. And what this is to indicate is that there is a dual wielding component to this game. Pistols akimbo, perhaps, in this tactical shooter. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have read that. I mean, I know the prestige here, but I would have read that as like your secondary arm, like your side arm for second pistol. That would have been my interpretation upon reading that.
Yeah. Because it doesn't mention that you don't, start dual wield. But yeah, I'll mention that it's a bit weird. Up and right on the D-pad don't seem to be used for anything. And an interesting note from that Zhu video review is that one of their big pet peeves was that apparently in the PC version they couldn't invert the mouse for some reason. The option just didn't exist.
Why the fuck would you want to? What kind
there
of
other
fucking
pet
I guess
peeves?
if you're French, that's what you want apparently.
Was there other pet peeves? The tutorial was impossible.
It's a minor.
That
pet
wasn't
peeve.
a pet peeve. That was what would you call that?
Since you've just returned from extended leave, it's standard practice.
Trying to think what's
for you
a bigger
go
than a
through your
pet peeve.
paces on the training course. You know the drill. Shake off the rust, and then take the training test to prove you're sharp enough to go straight back into active duty.
All right, can do.
The phrase you would
It's
have been
not-
looking for is fatal flaw.
Oh, I was trying to think like, okay, what's a bigger than a pet? And I was trying to think like
Carmen says a beast bother.
A beast
Yeah,
bother.
that's a
There you
good
go. My brain was going like your marriage partner. Peeve. That is way better. Thank you.
When you're ready to take the test, then hit the radio box in front of you. Okay. The assault course is to your right. The target range is on the left. The sniper evasion and tactical clearance areas are straight ahead. Go into an area and hit the radio box for further instructions.
Is it too late to get a desk job, sir?
Is it too late to push paper, sir? Tell you what, I'm gonna go through each of these individually.
Well. So here's the thing.
Oh, wait.
Let me cook.
Stay behind cover.
Okay, you cook then.
In those situations, throw a grenade over the barrier and take out the targets.
It's a lot of grenades.
Yep.
Guess I'll put them to use.
Soldier, the sign did say take a grenade, leave grenade, not take every grenade.
Yeah. Please take one.
Oh fuck. That should
There
be
you go.
good.
You got it.
No.
Nope. Maybe. There you go.
There
I
we
could
go.
be wrong. I think with actual enemies, they actually explode on contact, but it only seems to happen with your living targets.
Pick up a gun and shoot those targets. They don't even move, so this should be child's play for someone of your ability.
Can I?
An idea for like a
Yeah.
first-person shooter in like a furry universe, something like that, all anthropomorphic, and you're fighting a dog army. And anytime you throw a grenade, instead of running away, they all run towards it. It's like, mine! I got it! I got it!
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
I only
And
know
dark,
of one.
but-
I only know of two furry first-person shooters. One is Friends versus Friends, which rules.
Friends, yeah.
The other one is Vor Tournament.
Is that a mod or is that a full game?
Any opinion on that one? Does that also rule? By your estimation?
Okay, soldier.
A certain subset of people might like it. A certain subset of furries might appreciate that one. It's got grappling
enough,
hooks
fair
in.
Ornament would have been
Okay.
a better portmanteau, I think.
Oop, we'll come back for that.
Yeah.
Nice and easy. Vault,
Is this like the...
duck, and jump. Make your way through the circuit to the end.
Can do.
Is this like the Toys R Us, like, 5-minute spree on Nickelodeon, but for anti-terrorist forces?
Grab as many guns as you can. Yeah, so I'm just pressing X, or cross, I should say,
Yeah.
to do vaulting.
Pulling yourself up by your face, apparently.
Yeah, it's a bit weird because the voiceover mentions jump, but no, you don't jump.
Cool.
Hey, look at that.
Nailed it. Now, something I was noticing earlier when I was...
You've made it. You obviously kept in good shape during your leave.
So that's... I had to lock it in by going backwards. If in
weird.
case you noticed there. Just a
Didn't have
string.
that happen to me. Yeah.
The other thing is...
We'll do it again.
is that it is possible. Apparently, according to people in our in the Bad Game Club, it is very possible to go out of bounds by abusing the vault function at wonky angles.
Yeah.
I could see that happening for sure.
I feel like the low ledge, well, not even the ledge, but like the little pit you climb out of is where you had more success.
You mean this one here?
Yeah, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, that's a good start. That's a good start. Come on now.
It's the tactical first-person shooter equivalent of a double jump.
Oh, this is so tricky. I know there's a way. There's got to be a method to this. Is it
I
take
feel
a
like-
few steps forward or backwards, maybe?
I'm wondering if looking at an angle would affect... Oh! Ooh.
Yep.
Let me
Oh, come on. If there's any tips or tricks from folk who are in the chat who managed to pull this trick off.
I haven't been able to have hands-on with this game, so, like...
Wait, hold on. I have an idea.
This is definitely something I would have, like, fucked around with till I got it consistently.
I'm gonna double check because people were posting not just screenshots, but
Well, in the
little
meantime,
clips.
we'll keep it going. So
It looked like it was... I mean, yeah, we're not doing that anymore, but it looked like it was basically immediately after you got out of the first vault, you vaulted again.
Over at the far end of the room is a sniper. See if you can get near him. You'll need to take advantage of the cover provided if you want to keep your head attached to your body. That's close enough. Now try your luck somewhere else.
yeah, he did it.
don't worry, they're all BBs. It's all airsoft. It's all okay.
Yeah, no, he's all good.
Very loud BBs.
This area is a high-tech simulation of a siege scenario. Take out the evil cardboard cutouts and try not to put too many holes in front of ones.
But
High
yeah,
tech,
I
they
think
say.
it's I think it's fair to say that these gun sounds are fine.
I certainly
wouldn't
heard
call them
worse.
Sounding like a human doing Foley work on a microphone.
Is that what they claimed? Is that what?
That's what the French review claims. Yeah.
Well, let me switch.
Maybe
guns.
unless that's a PC specific issue, maybe.
Unless
No.
they're just like personal
Yeah, I was
friends with
gonna
that
say-
guy from Police Academy, and they have like a really
Yeah,
high bar
skewed.
for
Yeah.
impressions.
It's
They meant
I
it as a
assume-
compliment. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna poo-poo too much. Like people, it's brave enough that they even bothered to review this game because no one else did.
Yeah, I think this aggregates. There were a few other reviews. I didn't see any review snippets. I was checking the Moby games, just
Yeah.
like average. So there's a lot of like his average is out to a 4.0 out of 10. So a lot of like 2s out of 10, a lot of 3s, 5s at the highest. I don't know. This seems functional so far. It doesn't seem particularly good at this current juncture, but you know, I move the analog sticks.
Yeah.
The character
I'll
moves
say
in
the
turn.
analog well, the analog aiming does feel very strange. Like the
Yeah.
default sensitivity is way too low.
Yes.
And if you move like if you rotate a perfectly flat angle, it rotates slower. But if you rotate like looking slightly up and down, it spins faster. And I don't know why it works that way.
Some acceleration factor.
But yeah, but only if you're, pushing the stick up so slightly that you're not even moving your vision up. It's weird.
Part of me
I do like
wonders-
Magic.
Yep,
Go
yep,
on.
you're not wrong. Check it out. So this is
Yeah.
fully right, and this is just a little bit down.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
just a touch. Yeah.
It's like
Part of me-
speed strafing, but for looking.
Yeah.
Part of me always wonders,
looking.
like, when people are making a game, especially with like a really big team, so probably bigger than this, But like, how do they decide on what the default acceleration on controllers is for like turning? Because at some point, someone's got to look at all this and be like, "Yep, that's default. That's the standard intended experience for look left." Because whoever was in charge of that for Final Fantasy 16 was a sloth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's the funny. At least with first-person shooters, I think there is more standardization. We have enough examples, but it was definitely just like there was one person on the development team who would make that decision, and that's why you would get so many in 6th generation PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube, so many games that would default or only have inverted look, or if they had 3D camera control, the left, right, horizontal axis was inverted. Because it was just, whoever did like the initial design, this is how they play games, and this is how you're playing the game. It's the design. But I just wanted to mention Magic Mouse suggested that if we had picked the French language option, that's the version that uses human-based Foley for the guns, which would explain the review.
So something interesting I'm noticing here is that we're going through this part of the course in reverse. That we're having to
it's
walk
weird.
backwards and forwards to make certain triggers happen because I think you were meant to go up the stairs.
It's weird. It's like they want you to clear one area and then backtrack and then go the other entrance, but it's also built so
That there's a
loops in
bridge
way
that
you
connects the
can
two
reverse it.
sections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll mention, by the way, when I first played this, I did this part of the training course before the sniper one. So when I got to that bridge, he started shooting at me, and I was very confused. And every time I
keep
shot
thinking
him,
that civilian cutout is James Bond.
I could see it, yeah.
Ba-da-ba-da. All right, I'm at 33 out of 35. They give you a counter for how many.
They do, yeah. But they do
Bad
like
news.
to have the they do like to have the targets pop up in like very tricky areas. It's kind of fair because
There's one outside at the very start of the game.
that's luckily not that bad, but it does kind of match some of the. We'll see some enemy placements. Enemies trying to get the drop on you.
You'll get 34 out of 35, and then at the very end of the game, the final boss will be the last cardboard cutout.
Congratulations, you completed your training. Oh, this is
Magic.
brutal. Where are these last two?
Yeah, Magic Mouse in chat has bravely admitted that when they first played Halo 1, the first dual analog first-person shooter, inverted Y did make more sense to their brain at that time. It's the what's it? The first rule to recovery is a main.
Wow, you
heard people try to
definitely
explain.
don't become a drunk, Johnny, because you're never going to nail those steps down.
No. Stick to my boba tea.
I've heard people try to explain the whole inverted, camera thing by saying oh, it's like you're controlling a physical camera on a stick, you push it down to look up, and I'm just thinking or you can think about how your head works. You look up to look up.
Yeah. I remember Drew Scanlon when he worked at Giant Bomb described it as it's like you're controlling the neck. Is I think how he sees it. I think what it is it's. Oh yeah.
I'm beginning to see, because I know what comes next. I understand what comes next in this, and the audience isn't gonna love it. The audience is gonna groan when they realize what comes next. But I'm beginning to see how certain game reviewers might not have been able to clear this tutorial, how certain YouTube reviewers who have covered this game struggled on this section.
Yes, the jeu video directly says like, yeah, I couldn't find all the targets. I tried 12 times, and also saying that sometimes they would just get random mission failures.
That's probably from shooting these. That's probably from shooting the civilians or running out of time.
Yeah,
Well, they couldn't translate
running out of
the
time.
silhouettes into French.
You know, I would, considering that like some of the objective detection in this section is a bit wonky, I wouldn't put it past that. Just the PC version is just really wonky in that regard.
I'll tell you, the
Anyone
mouse
that
fucking
has-
sucked to use, which is why we're playing the PS2 version. I'd rather use an analog stick than the mouse that I was using there, because it does a thing where the Y-axis isn't affected by mouse sensitivity as you dial that dial in. So it would just be the most molasses up and down look, and then you could be spinning like 720 degrees with your horizontal look, and it just felt like butter. It also had acceleration factor on it. So depending on how fast you move the mouse is also how fast it translated in-game. So, not good.
What it's worth, no one in chat has been saying anything like, hey, you keep walking past it, so...
Well, that's good. That's reassuring at the very least.
hang on. Yeah, go this way first. Yep, there it is.
Motherfucker. All right, that's
There you go.
35 out of 35. Can I get a congratulations? Can I get a...
Magic Mouse says, I like how much this level looks like a GoldenEye map.
Congratulations, you won.
Thank
There
you.
you go. Wait till you see some of the other levels in this game.
All right. So that's everything done. Now let's send it on home.
This should be simple enough. Just get through the 4 courses as fast as you can.
Yeah, well, I'll mention something. You might notice it just said mission complete there. Yeah, this grenade thing is really bugged. It's already completed because you've done it.
Yep. Which is good, because they also
If
don't give you any more grenades, so...
Yeah. If you turn on the timer and then do all the missions, it completes a grenade mission when you finish all the other objectives. It just double pops at the same time.
But did you not actually trigger the objective to do these things until you hit that thing in the center?
No, I did
Or did you
practice.
do everything first?
Yep.
Yeah, before is
Oh.
practice. Yeah.
You did it for funsies.
Yeah.
Now you're doing it for real.
But they don't restore your ammo.
No, that's true.
You have
So
to
I'll
make
be
it
coming
count.
into it with less ammo and no extra grenades or anything like that.
Yeah. But again, at least the grenade one is bugged in a way where you don't have to do it twice, so...
I'm assuming that this is a game that if you reload with some bullets left in your magazine, you lose all those bullets.
You'd assume that, but no.
Oh.
I can confirm that's not how this works.
You've completed
If you look at the top there, the left one
Wait,
is...
they didn't make me do the targets again.
They counted that as well. I didn't know that.
They ran out of cardboard. They couldn't make any more. They're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Hey,
okay.
so there's a
35
trick.
targets.
There's a fucking trick for you, because you get 10 minutes to do everything at once. If you
Oh, yeah,
are
that's
someone
way
who
easier.
struggles with navigating like I do, you can just take care of all the targets, make sure you clear that one, and then activate the center console, and then you just got to do 2 things, and that's it.
It actually is kind of hard to do it in the like roughly 9 minutes they give you. So that is the strat.
All right, well, take that, the French.
Take that Zhu video.
No, I was going to make a joke about them earlier, but I went to Google Translate, and it turns out if you try to translate cup space head from English into French, it just shortens it to cuphead. It's like, you cannot get those 2 words to individually translate, because it's like, no, we know you're talking about the video game, you smart aleck. It's Cuphead.
They caught you.
The staff at 10 Downing Street have been taken hostage and are being held at gunpoint by a group of insurgents. The situation is very tense. The terrorists are heavily armed. The safety of the hostages is of the utmost importance, and no materials or information must be allowed to leave the building. There's no way we can get in without being seen, so we'll have to go in fast and locate and secure the hostages before the insurgents know what's hit them.
So what's 10 Downing Street, Johnny?
Yeah, 10 Downing Street is the specific residence that the UK Prime Minister takes during, their, I was going to say reign. I'll keep it reign. Fuck them.
Sure.
Assholes.
I was gonna say that's the door they walk out of whenever they resign. 'Cause that's
Yep.
all I
Yes,
see
that's
of it.
true as well. Yeah.
They put a podium out in front of it. I also
some
like how
point
they
they'll-
describe
they'll-
the situation as being tense. That seems like an
Situation is
understatement.
tense. Please
Yeah.
go in and fix the vibes.
But yeah, you mentioned the French Prime Minister being in this. I feel like the guy in Objective 2 looks like a bootleg Tony Blair.
Clear the security room.
But yeah.
So this is what the
But
SAS
remember, this
looks
ain't the
like.
killing. This ain't the killing
They
house
slap
anymore.
you?
This is real life.
Can't get past them. I can go inside of them.
Ooh, you can get in them.
You
yeah.
could try, yeah.
This is mine, Jack.
I mean, with the way this game's coded, the Atomic Planet style, you can usually get past things you're not supposed to.
Hey, fellas behind me. You want to? Oh, actually, they did.
No,
They actually help.
is the thing. Yeah, you can't command them. They don't necessarily walk around smart. They are highly effective at killing.
Tactical.
Yeah, they are.
Present from me to you.
Oh, thank you very much for
subscription,
the.
Tony.
Yeah.
Cat.
Thank you very kindly.
Yep.
I just like that this game lets you do dual pistols. I'm a mark for dual pistols, as folk in the audience
does.
well know. Hey, check this out, lady.
Cool RPG game over music.
Oh, there's multiple. It's
So-
really funny.
So, cool thing this game does that I wanted to show off
Yeah.
is that you can't restart the mission if you fuck
No.
up. If you die,
If you fuck up, yeah.
you would have to
You
go
can pause
through
and restart. Yeah.
the whole rigmarole of going back to the main menu, loading your save, waiting for the game to reload.
Yeah.
It would be fun if you lose, it's like the SAS could not take care of it. Send in the GIGN, you'd have to load the game into like French.
Yeah, the English
Continue.
language option is just crossed out.
Yeah, each life is a different language.
Oh, someone make that.
The staff at 10
You
Downing.
just gonna go give Charkie the credit. I will say for the pistol Akimbo Finn though, is the left-hand pistol, the accuracy is terrible. You'll do like crack shot across the map snipes with your right hand. Your left hand couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Your left hand is your melee gun. Close range encounters.
We do have a melee
Yeah.
button.
Do you have a melee? Yeah.
Where'd they drop his pistol?
There you go. But yeah, you have
Cassie-
to press the left fire button to pick up pistols. It's a bit strange.
Cass, you've gone shooting before, right?
I have.
Have you ever dual-wielded pistols?
No.
IRL. Okay,
That is
yeah.
generally
Me-
frowned upon at the
yeah,
range.
me neither. For that reason, that you're not allowed to. I'm just saying. I do live near Alabama. A lot of the shooting there is just in the middle of nowhere with no cops.
Akimbo to your heart's content.
I feel like I would be afraid to try it though.
I wouldn't.
I feel like I would fuck up.
Hey. Okay.
Whoop.
So I'll give you a few tips.
Ghosts.
So you've opened doors with the cross button. And yeah, unfortunately, no destructible stuff. Atomic
Brutal.
Planet did improve because Skyscraper has a lot of destructible
It sure does.
little
This game
objects
has
in the,
no
in the
ice
maps.
bucket though.
Yeah. Just this guy with a kind of worried look on his face. But yeah, so you can open doors with cross. No, they're
Or
not
with
double
melee.
hinged. Yeah, oh, well, that's the thing. If you melee doors where the hinge goes out, it's different.
You knock down the doors.
Yeah, yeah.
Wanted upstairs.
Okay, don't gotta tell me twice.
Downstairs is full of terrorists. Don't go there.
That's their way
Okay,
of
and
gating
another-
off the second half of the level, and we'll come back down, I believe.
Yeah.
Let me check these bathrooms first.
Do you think that's how actual anti-terrorist organizations work? They have some people stand in the hallways just to be like, nope, not allowed.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Come back later.
Yeah. Their most effective shooter just needs complete guidance, so everyone else there is just to block off ways they shouldn't go. Nah,
That's
mate,
such a
go this way.
strange way of doing it. That's such a strange way of making these missions linear. And
How
this-
many?
Yeah.
How many of your squad is just devoted to keeping you from going places compared to the people who are actually out here trying to shoot and take care of the problem?
Yeah, yeah. Quite a lot, actually.
Their souls are still
Okay.
dancing.
Yeah. So I'm going to quickly mention here, and if anyone in the community out there can figure this out, as far as we can figure out, there's no way to drop weapons besides your second pistol you pick up. The first extra weapon you pick up from enemies, you're stuck with. Also, you need to look into this model. This model is fucked up. Not the face. The face is okay. So first, what is that? That's diabolical. Is he wearing? Did he put his belt on backwards?
Backwards man's a backwards
Backwards
man.
man, the backwards man. I can walk
And then
backwards
secondly,
fast as you can.
no. Look
Nope.
at you're backwards manning. Sorry. Look at his hands. I mean, sorry. Look at his hand.
Hey, he lost the other one in the war. Okay, he's
Yeah. He's. I'll give you a little hint. He's not the only NPC with that issue.
It's what the terrorists have been stealing from everyone, is their right hands. Okay, so you said that the first weapon you pick up, you cannot drop it, you're stuck with it. What happens if you run out of ammo on that weapon entirely? Do you then get the opportunity to pick up a new one, or are you just stuck with an empty gun?
You're stuck with it. I did test that.
great. So I'm stuck with this Uzi then, is what you're telling
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. And
Let's see how it stacks up.
Because the
Oh,
the,
this
the-
sucks.
oh yeah, the Uzi's the worst weapon.
I have to keep tapping it to get it to shoot anything. It's like a broken
Yeah,
burst
it's-
fire.
Yeah, so it's burst fire. If you hold the button, you'll do 3 shots. If you tap it, you'll do like 1 or 2. But it like has to wait for the amount of time that 3 shots would be. It's very strange.
Yeah, that's fucking awful, dog. That might
Yeah.
be the worst implementation of a selective burst fire I've ever seen in a first-person shooter.
Yeah,
And that's saying a lot.
You finally made it,
yeah.
friend.
Well,
Thank you for the raid.
thank you
Sir Law.
kindly. Here's a burst for you.
Yeah.
We're just
playing
playing
SAS.
SAS Anti-Terror Force.
Yeah.
Saving the day once again.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
primo
no sum of all
tactical shooting
fears.
action.
But it'll
I'll
do.
say at least, like, despite the aiming feeling bad and this gun in particular being bad,
They've gone into the base.
I don't think the actual shooting a gun feels bad.
Do you think like all these guys are planning a surprise birthday party for you, and that's why they're blocking everything off? He's like, shit, we're not ready yet. Tell them to go somewhere else.
Ah, if only.
Room by room I go. Where the
seem to have a lot
terrorists
of
are,
health.
nobody knows.
Yeah, they are at least trying to do the tactical shooter thing of, you know, explore rooms, clear them out. This is also tactical.
Trying to enlist that lamp into his terrorist cell.
To quote the SAS in Counter-Strike, he's going all sneaky beaky like.
Yeah.
I wanted to give him a sporting chance. I
spotted him.
wanted to.
Yeah.
She's very nonplussed about this entire
Mhm.
situation.
Just another day at the office, another day at 10 Downing Street.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna say I bet this is not accurate to the actual layout. I could be wrong though.
I ran
It
out of
might be
health
for some reason.
and then it restored my health. I think it's because I
No,
had
no,
armor.
So
it
some
caches?
enemies will so some enemies will drop what looks like body armor, and that's your health pickups. You just
Yeah, I was
happen
about to ask
walk
if you've
over
gotten
one.
a health pickup.
Looks like we're all clear. Nice work.
No, you're not allowed to see what was behind those doors.
Holy shit, this music. I want that as my fanfare whenever I do like anything, any menial task during the day. Oh
It
my.
kind of reminds me of the Sniper 2 a little bit.
And yeah, there's more than one. Like there's multiple game over stins, there's multiple victory stins, there's multiple, like when you get into combat, there's like different combat tunes played.
They should issue the soundtrack to this game on vinyl. It's
Yeah.
one of those, like they do with with retro games these days. This deserves the reissue.
If people in
Blah
chat who have
hats.
been playing this with us say they have not heard this music. They've heard other music, but not that one.
Just a reminder, this was our Bad Game Club game for the month of June, so people in chat,
Mhm.
more folk familiar with this game than you might expect. I mean, we did get rated by 212 people there, so I'm not sure how many of them are familiar with.
The French president has been taken hostage at Elysee Palace. Most of the other hostages have been released, but the president is still inside and in danger. Your mission is to infiltrate the building, locate the president, and escort him to safety. You should remain undetected if at all possible. The terrorists are using radios to communicate with each other, and the guards report in every 5 minutes. If you kill anyone, you won't have much time to find the president before your presence becomes known. The terrorists have all the conventional routes into the building covered, but we found an alternative entrance. We're sending you up from the basement in the dumbwaiter. Find the president and escort him to the roof for extraction.
Okay, so not only is
Mhm.
this a stealth mission, which I'm tugging on my collar
Well,
already,
You'll see.
but also we're rescuing the president in the second mission of this game. Usually this is like last mission objective.
Yeah, the
I guess
French president, though.
Oh, okay, yeah, so it doesn't really count.
Yeah.
In Ghost Squad, I guess the second mission of 3 has you rescuing the president, so
Yeah.
I guess there is
It's definitely-
precedent for this presidential
I
run.
don't think it's the guy.
Oh,
Oh, you're full. You weren't stealthy enough.
In every few minutes, so you don't have much
What were you doing, Cass? They told you.
Locate
Undetected.
_the _president.
on the opposite side of the building. Avoid detection.
can I dual wield?
Where did
Oh, yes,
You
I
can, yeah.
can. Mix and match. I swear this model for like the USP or whatever it is just the USP model from like Counter-Strike, by the way.
But
Oh,
yeah,
my
the
gun's
guy.
lamb and lion. My right hand comes in like a lamb. The left comes in like a lion.
On nous attaque!
Because one's silenced, you see. I couldn't afford a second one.
I can't
Nice.
get enough of the fanfare stings. It fucking rules. Is this the way I need to go?
It
looks
is,
like there's
yeah.
a lot of enemies
There
this
are.
way. Let's see how effective a sniper I am.
You zoomed in there?
Tue les otages!
Oh, never mind.
Okay. So the mission briefing on this is a bit its
remember the save
description
state.
is its description is more verbose and makes it sound more competent than what's really going on. Like, you're not really going undetected, as you might gather from that guy who sees you immediately. You can't. You get spotted as soon as the game loads. But what it
No, all
is,
this music would go hard in an RPG Maker game.
yeah. But the way this works is that if an enemy that is alerted to you is alive for too long, that kills the timer and then gives you a game over, is how it works.
Okay, so I just need to be Johnny on the spot with it. I just need to be like, the second
Yeah.
I walk into that room, I need to ice all 4 or 5 of those guys
The French
immediately.
Yeah.
taken hostage at
And you can kind of tell
Most
if
of the
you've
other
killed
hostages have been released.
a second enemy and the first one's heard you, because you'll hear them go like, je te lo, or like, je no, they'll vocalize it.
Get to the stairs.
By the way, frame rate in this game,
Avoid
how about
Yes.
it?
On nous attaque!
Yeah,
On nous attaque!
yeah, that sound.
On nous attaque!
What else?
Tue les otages!
Okay, someone's aware.
Tue les...
2 people are aware.
You know, there are a lot of
Two
people
people.
in that room. But we'll give you a little hint.
Palace.
Luckily,
There
I
are
quick saved.
multiple.
Been released,
Yeah.
but the president is
There are
still
multiple
inside
ways into
and
that
in danger.
room.
Your
Okay.
is to infiltrate the
I'm gonna let this voiceover play out first, then I'm gonna quick save again, just so I can
Yeah.
have a clean
Yeah.
point of loading.
if at all possible. The terrorists are
This
using
voiceover guy
communicate with
has a
each
very
other.
similar cadence
Starts
to
reporting
the
every 5 minutes.
text-to-speech
If you
voice
kill
used in
anyone,
Pendulum's
you
Blood
won't have
Sugar.
much time to find the present
What a
place.
specific cut, but yes, you're not
Yeah.
wrong. You are correct.
Well, it's you know, it's been used on the internet a lot since, but that's where I first heard it.
You up from the basement.
Magic Meow says the game looks like it's bouncing from 20 frames per second to 60 frames per second erratically, making the
Close.
second final time tonight that I can reference Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah. Close. Close. It's a PAL game, so it's 50 and 20.
Every few minutes, so you don't have much time. Get moving.
But yeah. What's that, double buffering, right?
Get to
Yeah,
the
it
desk
does
on the
drop
opposite
between the
side of
two.
building. Avoid detection.
But it's weird, because, you know, we're not playing this on real hardware. So in
Oh yeah, that door
theory,
opening was smooth.
the emulator
Buttery.
should fix it, but I think the engine is just like, this is what the engine's capped at.
On nous attaque!
Johnny, do you know if they can hear guns?
Well,
They
I used
can?
my unsilenced pistol on that, and they did
Well,
not
okay.
care.
Well,
By the way,
they
Desert Eagle.
They can, but you know, there's that setting in VR chat where you can make it so your like range of like how far you can hear is less, so you've got more privacy. I think all the terrorists have that enabled here because they can only hear a couple of meters away.
They've all got their AirPods in.
Yeah.
Level up!
On nous attaque!
I used to rule the world. Chunks would load when
Well.
I gave the word.
What a long victory fanfare.
The second I heard this, I was like, that's a Coldplay song. Just with like an extra 4 bars. Like, not only did they steal from Joe Satriani, stole from Atomic Planet, those bastards. Oh, okay. Okay, triple AA in chat mentioned you have to overclock the CPU to fix frame rate stuff. Okay.
Which I
my
won't
bad on
do. I want to have
Yeah.
as accurate as possible and give
Yeah,
them
the pure experience.
I think that's what I did when I was playing 24 of the game. Like, for fun, I just overclocked. So
Yeah.
it would just run good.
Oh, yeah. It's a fascinating thing about PlayStation 2 and
Well, this
other
is over.
like hardware of the era. Well, not if you're quick enough.
I think there's one guy who still wears.
Ah!
Yeah, not
yeah.
quite. Yeah. Yeah, at a certain point, you can start playing this like a PC game with quick saves, honestly.
Yeah. Well, right now I want to
if
stuff in the top.
Is,
Spirit of the game.
You know, yeah.
is
are
there like a
issues-
rip of the soundtrack somewhere?
Every few minutes.
Check KH
Oh.
Insider.
Get moving.
Yeah, I
We
was
should
about
look.
to.
We should look.
Listen to this song.
Get to the
Yeah.
stairs on the opposite side of the building. Avoid detection.
Hit that fucking wah-wah pedal.
They had to cancel like 10 other games in the works, but they already commissioned the music for all of them. They're like, put it into this one.
Tonya Can chat saying, "Oh, that French AVGN knockoff wasn't doing a bit. That's actual game over music." Yeah.
On nous attaque!
And yeah, Majbaz points out that's a phaser, not a wah-wah. Do you even know what a wah-wah is?
Apparently
Ask,
not.
Tue les otages!
Ask the.
It's one of those like
How
gas
I-
stations that everyone
Yeah.
goes to get food at.
Aw.
Yeah, why have I forgotten the name of the band?
We'll keep trying.
They have a song that's got the lyrics. Do you even know what wah-wah is? They did Bad Touch.
Minutes, so you don't have much time.
Oh, the
Bloodhound Gang.
Bloodhound.
There we go.
Yeah.
Somehow triggering your memory made me remember before you said it. I don't know how that works, but it worked. So I'll take it.
On nous attaque!
I want the Desert Eagle, even if this is presumably louder. Wait, he didn't have the Desert Eagle that time for me? That's
No.
okay. I gotta
I'll-
try this.
Yeah.
On nous attaque!
Don't worry, Cass. You'll get a Desert Eagle later. You haven't reloaded. Oh, are you ammo?
What happened
Yeah, like I said-
there?
Like I said, the left pistol accuracy is terrible.
No kidding. But also, I was shooting blanks.
Yeah.
Guys have been calling in every few minutes,
I think
Good
what
news.
happened, if I had to speculate as to what happened, is because I switched which weapon I was akimboing with,
Get to the stairs on the
and that maybe fucked up the variables. It maybe fucked up the count behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I say good news. There is a full game rip for this. There
Beautiful.
are 5 game over songs and 1 failure jingle.
On nous attaque!
Okay, that's good. That means no one noticed those two guys.
Tue les otages!
Huh?
Oh no, they did. They did notice.
Oh!
The problem is
God.
in that big room is there's people on like the upper floor looking down, and they'll notice. Like yeah, at a certain point, I was having to do this like a PC game and like quick saving.
every few minutes, so you don't have much.
Like yeah, this
Get moving.
like we'd be real. This game is very shoddy and cheap, but I think its bigger issue is just
Get to the stairs.
much like with Skyscraper, there's no mid-level checkpoints.
On nous
They
attaque!
want you to do it in one,
On
and
nous
that can be like missions that your first time through might take you half an hour or something.
He's aware.
On nous
He's aware.
attaque! Tue les otages!
And that one.
Tue les otages!
I will let you know, this might help a little bit. L2, they call it a steady aim button, but it's more like a walk button. But it does slow your like aiming cursor in your movement.
Oh, that is handy,
you
actually.
hold
That
it.
will come in
Yeah.
handy.
Get a mouse
Yeah, so
injector
it's-
for this.
Get to the opposite side of the building.
I guess in theory, it probably don't feel good, but
On nous
I
attaque!
think PCSX2 lets you do goofy stuff like that.
Just amazingly steady aim as you reload that gun and bring it right back down exactly where you were pointing.
Tue les otages!
Nah, yeah. No. As soon as you see the timer
Ah.
go, you know you've lost. Yeah.
This is brutal. I can see. How long is this game? Like 5 missions?
These guys have been
5
so
missions.
you don't have much time. Get moving.
They make you work for it.
Get to the stairs.
Yeah,
on the opposite
I'll
side
say
of the
this
building.
being like
Avoid
the second mission. Like this is the highest difficulty spike, I think, honestly. Just this stealth, quote stealth bit.
I'm gonna two-hand this pistol. I'm gonna stop picking up the Desert Eagle.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Is I guess they were being realistic. So like, okay, so it's a tactical shooter. So if you were to dual wield, it would suck, right? Because real life.
Ah, damn it! I picked up a PDW. I
Yeah.
wanted to pick up the AK.
Again, maybe if anyone out there can figure it out, maybe it's some like weird button combo we couldn't figure out. But you can only drop like a second pistol, and I found out this is how it's done, by the way. Left on the D-pad cycles through your weapons, going left, and circle goes right, like carousel. That's
Ah,
how this
damn
game
it.
mapping works.
Tue les otages!
That's brutal. But I like this arts and craft music for the failure. It's not
Yeah.
like, it's not like a punishment. It's just like, it's a calm down. It's like, just relax a little bit, Think about other
Yeah.
things you can do instead of playing this video game, like arts and crafts.
These guys have been calling in every
Bird spotting.
so you don't have much time. Get moving.
Triple AA mentioned, sure, this game came with man. Yeah. But, haven't been a track one down. This is not a well-known game.
Tue les otages!
Oh, Carl, I've redeemed to say something nice.
Ooh, that's going to be tough right now. I mean,
we've said a
Guns
lot
Akimbo.
already. Yeah, Guns Akimbo. It's cool. Like, the music is genuinely
Few minutes, so you
cool.
don't have much time.
And the variety, you don't see that often. It's a weird... You can tell this game was made on
The building.
a very tiny budget. But, that's somewhere they put
On nous attaque!
focus in.
Okay. So I think going the long way around, and I am going to start employing mid-level quick saves just for expediency's sake here.
On nous attaque!
God damn it, I picked up the PDW gun. I wanted that AK. Let's go ahead. I'll do a save state there. And
Yeah,
there's
Bunker
a-
Blaster chat saying this looks sub-simple series. Yeah. At parts, we haven't seen the worst of it. At parts, this will give very Nintendo 64 vibes.
On nous attaque!
You might be interested in our Simple 2000 Euro Trip series where we played through all
yeah.
of the European localized Simple games. And there was one in the first episode of that. There is a tactical shooter. So there is a direct point of reference for a tactical shooter by way of Simple series that is comparable in several ways to this. That definitely... This room is so tricky.
On nous attaque!
Yeah.
On nous attaque!
Okay, yeah, this guy there. But yeah, that... Oh, one more guy on the counter. Oh, two guys. You see what I mean, though, about that?
Oh, he's not
sound
paying
travel?
attention. He's zonked out.
Tue les otages!
Yeah.
But I ran out of ammo.
Oh.
I was shooting blanks again in the right pistol.
You might not have shot that guy quick enough.
I didn't shoot him quick enough because I was using my right pistol, which was firing imaginary bullets.
Did you try saying
Yeah.
pew, 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 pew at him?
Yeah, this pistol is just broken. Yeah,
You
this
know,
one's going to be
unfortunately, dual wielding just outside of really close range, it's not good.
Oh, no, wrong load. I think the problem is the mix and match. I don't think they accounted for the mix and match here. So I'm just going to use this singularly.
Yeah.
He's spinning around in circles, by the way, over
Yeah.
there.
He's keeping close watch on everything. And so they do notice if someone dies, I guess. No, wait, I didn't hear them yell. Just the music changed.
Okay, so someone did notice that, yeah.
They didn't notice a goddamn thing, though, over here.
On nous attaque!
That one did. Unless it was someone upstairs who noticed.
Oh my god, I think we got it.
Yeah. No, you
All right, timer's still running, though.
Resident is in the suite at the front.
All right.
See if you can get there undetected.
I'll
wanna
give you a little
save?
hint here. Front is behind you. They're really bad at that direction.
Yeah, they should
If
have a
you-
compass on screen to say, like, northeast, southwest if they want to give, like, proper directions if they want to.
And, you know, this came up a lot when we did the Sum of All Fears. Like, it doesn't have much, if any, of the typical accoutrements you would think of with a tactical shooter. You know, you're not getting a map to pre-plan your route. Even though, like, in a regard, they do build the levels that way of, you know...
Can I just say,
Empty
this is the
rooms, clearing.
shittiest kitchen I've ever seen. It's 2 toasters, a blender, and sinks. There's no ovens in here. There's nothing to cook on. There's
That's
no...
all you need for a bread smoothie.
Ah!
Ooh, okay.
On nous
Oh.
That's the advantageous position right there.
Okay.
Still stealth.
On nous attaque!
Still stealthing.
They don't suspect a thing. Ba-bum-ba-da. Nothing doing over there.
Yeah.
Do you remember something about the dumbwaiter being important?
Oh, yeah, this happened to me. So, you remember vaulting. Turns out you actually can't vault really much in this game. They
Are
have a
you-
whole tutorial for it. And then,
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got it.
I had to
you
crouch.
figured it out before I... Yeah, that's why I figured it out. But yeah, there are very few spots in the game you actually can vault over. Despite the training making it seem like
emphasis
a-
on it in the...
Yeah.
I think
It's a shame
crouching
'cause
makes
we-
you thinner.
Yeah, that might be it.
On nous attaque!
Oh, yeah, good job there, because that guy was gonna do something real bad.
Now get to the roof. We've got a helicopter on standby.
Is this Jacques?
Doll's eyes.
I believe, yeah, I think
Is
it's
this
supposed to be him.
So this is the president that I'm looking at right now?
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow,
you
he-
don't become
he ca-
president unless you're strong enough to hold the job.
I was hoping to
Yeah.
become president by shooting him in the head repeatedly. That now it's my job. The line of secession. He took those bullets like a fucking champ, though.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I quick saved, folks. I'm not that cruel.
Yeah.
On nous attaque!
Mr.
Took
President,
one right
shield
to
me.
the neck.
I wish this game had lean.
Did he just yawn in the middle of all
Yeah.
this? Like, oh, whatever.
That-
Bullets
that-
can't harm me.
Yeah, I could see the French being like that.
Oop. That
Yeah,
one I
I'll
died.
say
I
as
had no
well-
health.
Yeah.
Luckily.
So only outside of a few rare cases, health is almost entirely dropped by enemies, but it seems random. Like when enemies will decide to drop health.
On nous attaque! On nous attaque!
You know, fuck it. No, well. Little too late. I'm just figuring at this point, stealth, we don't have the timer anymore, so why not just use the PDW?
On nous attaque!
Yeah. And yeah, we already seen a bit, but yeah, headshots is mostly the way to go. If you go for body shots, like some enemies will take a long time to go down. They do have little reaction shots to do, like shooting them in the leg and the torso and stuff, so you can stun them that way.
Mr. President.
Bonjour.
He is going to. Yeah, I was about to say.
He can take a
kiss
few.
there. Ooh.
He tanked a few for us, but
Now the problem was eventually the bullets went through him and hit you, and you died.
well, that would have been a red screen. Not to blow up your bit here, but
On nous attaque!
this is tough. I almost want to redo the mission from the top and have more health, but I don't know how much better I can do at this mission.
On nous attaque!
Yeah. Honestly, your pistol is more accurate than the other one.
Yeah, it is, but then I have to reload it.
On nous attaque!
And that's the problem, is that, during that time where I have to reload it, is a golden opportunity for them to swoosh on in.
It's a very good quick save spot, by the way. Just to see the president be like, couldn't do it that time, could you?
My comfort
You
president.
again.
Which loop is this?
I wonder
20?
if there's body armor in any of these rooms.
In some occasions they will. No, that was quick. In some occasions they will hide body armor, like actually placed in the level, but it's rare, and I feel like I didn't see that happen until like the last 2 levels. Not saying there isn't body armor.
On nous attaque!
But yeah. Oh, be careful. Okay, good. When you like pop out cover, enemies are fucking crack shots. They'll nail you very quickly.
Come on.
There.
Why don't we do a quick save here? Why don't we
Yeah,
just
I
go
said
ahead and...
I would be less judicious about saving.
On nous attaque!
You bumped into the pole. You just stubbed your
Yeah.
toe and died.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello.
Bad news about my quick save. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the president was
Good
inside
news,
of me.
you're the president.
Yeah, I'll definitely say this part of the game, there's a lot of sequenced like enemy encounters here.
I know, so far I'm not mad at this game.
Yeah, outside the lack of checkpoints. I'm not gonna say it's good, but God, I think we're just really biased with Atomic Planet.
Yeah, no, Skyscraper was a winner. And this is like the primordial ooze that it emerged from. Behind? Enemies from behind?
Yeah.
That's so mean. That's
It is.
so rude.
The fact up thing is I knew that was coming too. I just sat there and watched. Let the world burn.
That one spawned in. I saw
Yep.
him spawn in.
Attaque!
Speaking of spawn in.
Okay,
so
I think I got this.
Be
I think I got this.
careful.
Yep.
Yeah, but try not to advance up too quick, because then you might spawn. Yeah, people behind you before you take out the ones in front.
I'm waiting for one of these game over themes to be roundabout.
On nous attaque!
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. The choir. Also, I love you could just see a massive level. What would you
Well,
call
it's
it? A
a-
seam. There's like a massive seam near that fence gate. Yeah, do a save here.
There are
Let's see.
hostiles moving to intercept you on the roof. Protect the president until the chopper arrives.
Mr. President, come in here. Behind
Help me
these.
get a chair out. What's loud? Ooh.
Hey, you listened.
On nous attaque! On nous attaque!
And now we
Where
just
do they
ride
go?
this out. Oh! They saw through me and they saw through my ruse.
I think you sneezed, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want
Something
the
nice this game does,
though?
though. You can shoot through these fences. That was not a guarantee in this era of first-person shooters. Even afterwards, that was not always the case.
This is so hard with 1 HP.
Yeah.
Fighting
Like I
Fisher
said,
Cat asks, is supposed to be instant death. No, we just have 1 HP and we've been riding
Yeah.
that 1 HP.
Though, from what I've been told, hard mode essentially is instant death.
On nous attaque!
Like, apparently, you can take like maybe 2 hits in that mode.
Oh, the reload. The reload got me. But I got a good strategy. I got a good position here, I think. He's just going to hang out there.
Yeah. So we've mentioned, this game's very N64. I believe Bungle Blast mentioned it. This looks a lot like the prototypes for the cancelled Die Hard 64. And it does have a lot of the same look. It has some of the same GoldenEye tactics you might notice of like funneling enemies. I even found in certain spots you can, just fire your gun in a hallway to alert enemies to come to a choke point and kill them. Like, that's a legit strategy you can do in this.
Oh, it's the Alpha Protocol strategy.
Yeah.
On nous attaque!
Also, don't forget you do have grenades as well.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I like that.
Mr. President, catch. Well, you did put the fear of God in him for a second.
On nous attaque!
See, they do explode on contact. Yeah, they don't have good
On nous
area of effect, but if they hit, then boom, 1-hit kill.
Oh.
Ah.
You can't cook the grenades. You have basically no control over the grenade here. So.
No cooking. Yeah. Bloodhat's asking if we can just crouch and not be shot like Beverly Hills Cop. I don't think it's as effective as Beverly
No,
Hills
unfortunately not. That was a good suggestion, though. For those who don't know, in Beverly Hills Cop for the PS2, where you play as White Eddie Murphy, you can crouch and then no one can hit you.
Yeah, it's like very rare they'll get a shot on you if you crouch.
Actually, speaking
crouching.
of Eddie Murphy, did you hear that they're gonna make a Shrek prequel about Donkey, about the origin story of Donkey, how Donkey became Donkey?
I assumed he was born that way.
That is, yes, you're correct, but it's a movie about that.
On nous attaque! On nous attaque!
Also, you're seeing it here. It's funny to see that this game, despite how poorly it runs, has performance optimization, like making distance enemies lower frames per second.
Boss fight.
No, they
And
said
gets
they're
chopped
sending a
up by the
chopper.
rotors. This gets absolutely decimated by the rear rotor.
No, I feel like the president has proven that he's like made a stronger stuff. Than
Notice
that.
there's no pilot, by the way.
Tinted windows.
No, the windows are see-through. You can see through them, and they decided to not put a pilot.
Wait, what am I doing here?
Waymo helicopter.
I couldn't leave with
you're-
them?
No, because if you look, you've got an unfinished objective.
But don't shoot hostages? Is that
Eliminate
your
all
objective?
terrorists. Do not let any...
Yeah. So you'll need to...
Have
I
8
think
left.
this...
You should
I think
save.
this big area, despite being here, might be clear, but you will have to head back down. And... Oh yeah, this is an alternative way to like get down now. But yes, you're gonna have to go back down and clear out.
Save.
Yeah.
This
I'll
is
say at least-
unreal.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think this is the at least the worst mission in the game. I think things improve. But I'll say at least for this mission, you don't see many of the terrorist placements in no like side rooms. They're mostly in corridors or bigger kind of set PC rooms.
I really thought we'd be done with this level at this point.
I don't know why
Is
on
it
this
back to
level
being
in
a stealth
particular.
mission again?
No. Well, the president's gone.
Yeah, but if you go downstairs, all of a sudden, like, don't do that.
He doesn't even have a
Why
gun.
didn't you help with the president?
No, they wouldn't let me have one yet.
You gotta earn your stripes by guarding doors.
Yeah.
Fighting Fisher Cat asks, which president is this supposed to be? You had the name of the exact person.
The French
Yeah,
president
we
was
did.
Jacques something or other.
It was like, yeah, Jacques Cecil, something like that.
I feel like that's probably the name of every French president, but let me look it up.
Well, from what I remember, he was president like between like 97 and
In
2006.
2007.
Yeah, that era.
Jacques Chirac.
There we go.
So, just to recap,
Yeah.
we
How do you
saved
feel
the
about this?
president, and now we need to go room by room to find the last 8 terrorists.
Yeah, but like I said, in my experience, they're never in these little rooms.
I don't.
They modeled them, but
All right. Could we just set the entire building on fire?
Can we nuke it from orbit?
that's the dumbwaiter you came in on.
Oh, I thought you had to leave on a dumbwaiter.
No, in story, you came in that dumbwaiter, including the plates and the cutlery.
I feel like the dual wielding has not helped you, and on 1 health, it's maybe more
Yeah.
a liability.
It might be
Yeah,
a more
well.
moral choice for, to improve morale.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. It is very specifically a morale boosting exercise. At least if I see the 2 pistols on screen, I'll be a little bit happier about this
Yeah.
fucking slog we're going through right now.
Yeah. Not
Where
entirely
could
sure,
they
but there's-
even be?
I believe you might have cleared this floor out now. I think they're all
Okay.
going to be on that balcony floor at
If
this
you
point.
need to attract the terrorists to your location, could you just run around screaming, "I love freedom"?
Oh, I hate it when people say that.
In short time, your fate.
Oh, it feels like that. It definitely feels like Solve My
Yeah.
Maze time here.
So yeah, I think anything this level is where they'll be.
You think the last 7 retired?
If only.
What does retirement plan look like for terrorists?
How do you feel about this this
Oh,
song? This plucked bass string?
Oh! This is where I quick save. So we're okay.
All right.
Yeah, if you had more ammo, I guess in theory you could shoot around a bit, and that would probably alert them a little bit. Not that their AI is amazing at chasing. Yeah, see, that's what I mean by like you can sound bait, but they're very hard to hear in these guys. I guess you put balaclava in your head, maybe you can't hear as well. Oh, there we go.
Wait.
Well, meeting adjourned, I guess. Everyone's just going to sleep.
Oh, okay. Be
Oh,
very
got
careful,
it.
but there's a chance that one of them dropped body armor. I think I can see it. Hang on. Time out. There we go. But yeah, give that room a quick scan.
All right, I'm going in. Project IGI.
There you go.
There we go.
Full health, too.
Yeah, they're just full heals. There's no mini body armor you pick up to only get half, thankfully.
This really is like terrorist hunt mode in a Tom Clancy game, in like a
Yeah.
Ghost Recon or Rainbow Six Vegas or what have you.
Yeah. But yeah, considering it's only 2, either there's a small encounter I'm forgotten, like in a conference room like that, or they're just walking the corridors and they just haven't picked
Either
up on
way,
what's going on.
My advice to aspiring game designers is don't design your game like this, where you absolutely, positively, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, have to track down every single enemy in a
Yeah.
level when you're building levels of this
Yep.
scale, of this size, because it is just an
Yeah, yeah.
exercise in tedium.
One of the worst Sum of All Fear levels had a similar objective.
It sure
was-
fucking did.
It was bad.
Perhaps to find the final terrorist, you must look inward.
Yeah, I have to point out though that the siege training was accurate. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know you could get on top of the ladder there a little bit on the pool. You can't get in the pool as far as I know.
I
least
feel
they
like
don't
in
want
this
you
game,
to.
if it's an object, it could be climbed somehow.
That does seem to be the case half the time. Yeah.
That is some solid water there.
Cold.
Oh, is it American blue flag color paint?
Yes. This is the reflecting pool.
Yeah.
No, it's not green enough.
Give it a day.
Although I think if you hang out around there for too long, then the anti-terror force will come and arrest you.
Yes. Yeah.
Hold up. I'm running into double negatives with this stupid joke now.
Have I mentioned how unbelievably shitty it is that we're having to go around in circles on this level?
Yeah.
Having already rescued the president.
Yeah. Like I said, I think this is the final, at least for when it comes to enemies, this is the final time you'll have a clear all enemies objective.
Small miracles.
Yeah, this
You know
was the
what,
room
you
the
two,
president was
If you made
in, by
it
the
this
way.
long, then you deserve to get out of here. Go on, get out of here. Stop doing the terrorism. Just
We'll get you next time. Quit while you're ahead.
At this point, they should just send your colleagues in. Okay, yeah, I don't know how it works, but definitely like body armor drops are random, because when I played, one of the kills in that room gave me body armor. I don't know if it's like, if you get headshots, you're more likely to get it, or if it's just, maybe it's predetermined when you load a level. I don't know.
if you get headshots because you haven't ruined the armor that's on their body, which we're giving way too much credit if we're guessing that might be how that works.
I can't remember the name of it, but I swear another first-person shooter had a similar mechanic.
Aha!
Oh! I ran out of ammo.
Yeah, because I saw you dump, like,
Yeah.
all of your ammo into that pool. So it was like... Alright. Well, one more.
And they were in a side room, which...
You might want to change to a side gun, by the way, since you're rocking no ammo.
Oh, I have a second PDW. You think they would share the same ammo?
You'd think.
This one called dibs. There he is.
Secure. Good job.
Find the vice president.
Yeah.
Well deserved. I fucking earned that, boy howdy. All right, mission 3 of 5.
Yes.
Just a little bit pleased with yourself, ain't you? And rightly so. Rightly so.
Pleased with myself. I would hope the audience is pleased that we're moving on past that level. On to the next. I like how they call it just Anti-Terror Force on the load screen, because which version of the game are you playing? Are you playing SAS Anti-Terror Force, GIGN Anti-Terror Force, GSG-9?
Yeah.
The Royal Yacht has been hijacked by a group of terrorists. Intelligence suggests that they're planning to sink the boat with explosives if their demands aren't met. We're inserting your team at night under cover of darkness. You'll need to keep things quiet as there are several bombs planted around the ship. These can be detonated manually or by a remote control device, which we suspect is on the bridge. There are also bombs wired to most of the outside doors, so don't try and enter until one of our engineers has disarmed the doors for you. Be aware that there are civilians on board the yacht. Disarm the doors for you. Be aware that there are civilians on board the yacht. Their safety is paramount.
Huh! Did you hear that? Did you hear they fucked up the speech there? Have they repeated a line?
A little bit.
Anyway, so Frigate from GoldenEye.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Then you'll need to find a way inside. The place is
The more you play the game,
which may be triggered by opening doors. So don't try it until we...
the more this game
Really
is
out
like...
in the middle of nowhere. There's no
just
stars
feels,
either.
feels like a GoldenEye clone that should have come out like 10 years earlier. You do have a different weapons now. You should check them out. The AK and
a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Nice Devo hat, buddy.
Are we not terrorists? DVEO.
Why these yachts always got to get hijacked by a group of terrorists? Why not like a group of janitors? They'll just get on, they clean the place.
The perfect crime.
Yeah. Don't worry, don't worry about the beeping for now. We'll
Okay.
get to that. But yeah, that like the other, that I tried that as well. Really disappointed. Didn't go ding.
Ding Chavez,
But yeah,
protagonist of Rainbow Six.
But yeah, I think if you loop around here, you'll get the rest of them.
Frappe Fiasco in
Okay.
chat says, if a terror comes along, you must shoot it.
Yeah, shoot it good. Also, I'm trying to think what's the best spot to see this. Okay, so we're out at night. You can tell. Look at the night sky. If you're in the right,
You need to get to the bridge to prevent remote detonation.
if you look at the right spots, like if you look outside the boat, you assume it's all blackness, right? If you turn your camera while looking away, you can kind of see like a city skybox drawing in from certain angles. It's really hard to see. It might be like the other side of the boat. But I think what it is this PS2 version has like a shorter draw distance on this level. So you can't see like what, I don't think this is supposed to be all black. There, see it?
Oh,
On the corner, like, yeah. What's going on? Also, unfortunately, the scope on this does not zoom in much.
No, it doesn't.
In fact, aim it again, just here.
Yeah.
By default, the zoom in is exactly the same as if you weren't using a scope. Because that's how scopes work, I guess.
Sick. So it's just
A
functionally
1x
useless. There's a functionally useless weapon they gave us.
A 1x zoom scope, nice. I mean,
I want a 0.25 zoom scope for my sniper. I want like a fisheye lens sniper lens.
Ooh. I mean, it is a, it does have some range on it. You can get one-hit kills, even if you get like body shots. So it is useful in certain parts.
I'm assuming this is a bomb.
Excellent work. One of our engineers has managed to disarm and open a door at the stern. Get back there and gain access to the yacht.
Very good. Let's go forward. I'm the captain now.
Yeah, that lever looks like you were supposed to interact with it, and I guess they just...
It's
at
so
some point
bright,
said,
yeah.
We can't make this work. Scrap it. Alright, they don't direct this well. You need to go back to your squaddies at the start.
Yeah, they mention it, but they said it over the radio, but that's not very effective. I mean, this game should just have, like, point in this direction. I mean, this isn't tactical. This is not a Rainbow Six. This is not really in the same class as that, despite the... Alright, I got the hint. Oh.
We think the hostages are being held on this floor. We need to clear it silently and then assault the Armor Museum.
You can come out of your cardboard box now, soldier. It's safe.
And you'll get a little guy with you for a bit.
I hear the bomb.
So, I've not been on a cruise ship, so I don't know how they work, but apparently they have very paper-thin walls.
Yeah, I don't know where they generally keep the bombs on a cruise ship.
Yeah, because you're going to start hearing bombs that are on different levels, in completely different rooms from you. It is a tad annoying.
I think I would ever get on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that.
Especially not in a post-COVID world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially it's like if you realize there's nothing on the cruise you would want to do.
Let's zoom in. Let's get a better look at this guy.
Yeah. Hats. Yeah.
He's trying to chest bump the wall. He's like, "Come on, bro, don't leave me hanging."
I know a little secret. Hang on. Yeah, it's important work first. There we go.
Does he have
So
a
remember?
right hand? Nope.
No. Well, in fact, if you crouch down, you'll find a little secret. This is hidden lore, I think. Look in the sleeve. He doesn't even have the arm.
He's inflatable. He's a decoy. You put your mouth over that hole and blow in like. Whoop,
Also,
whoop.
give me a. This could be the wrong guy. Check the guy who's like looking in the corner.
Oh, the Blair Witch guy.
Okay, not him. Hello.
Like, look at me, sir.
Am I doing a good job, sir?
Oh. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye out. One of these NPCs has no hands. But I don't remember which one it is.
I'm expecting you to get into like a DeLorean now and like just speed off.
Oh. Yeah, I think he must have got stuck
that guy's
somewhere.
back from the future.
Honestly, that's surprising because when I played, sometimes they would get stuck and wouldn't reappear. I'd have to go over and like bump them.
Not that I need him. Not that he's doing.
Oh no, he's just there for fun. Granted, like there was, I think one room I did like push him in.
Huh?
Yes. I'm so glad this happened to you as well.
Huh?
Yeah, remember they're crack shots.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know why there are a couple of doors in this game that you can clip through. I don't know why it's like that one, and it's like a kitchen door in another level that had this issue.
I want to get a perfect circle going. I want to get the perfect.
Yeah. Oh, you're building speed.
Colonel, you need to go disarm the bombs. No, first things first. I found this cool door.
Oh.
Nice. Tactical retreat through the door.
Okay, so what's the current mission objective? Disable all bombs.
Okay, so that room, you know, where the staircase was, they're all guarding. You can go back there now and you can get to the floor below.
Gotcha.
I think there's
Now,
another way.
Finding
like
the way
stairs.
downstairs.
Yeah,
I didn't want you to disarm the bombs too soon.
It is funny to me, there's all this musical sting variety, and then in the emissions, the like idle music is this one track with this cello. It's Ocarina Flow alternative take.
Alright, now we're schmoovin'. Jesus.
Remember, it's a tactical shooter. You gotta
You're right.
shoot more realistically.
I'm waiting for a
There we go.
tactile shooter to come out. I really want to feel the guns.
Oh, you should get one of those force feedback controllers Rez showed off recently.
What was that one controller that was like the big sphere? That like
the Novin Falcon.
Falcon?
Yeah.
Novin Falcon, yeah.
Like the only thing I know about it is like you can push it in and make it feel like you're pushing your hand through like a big ball of honey. That's all we got.
Okay, yeah. Lewis PSC mentions, so I mentioned there's not really many places in the final game you can vault, but something you can do in this game is shoot while vaulting over ledges and stuff. It's just, unfortunately, there's so few places you could do it.
Well, thank God we got to it with only 1 second left.
Yeah, like for example, you think you could vault over this, right? Nope. Nice. But not the climb. Oh, oh, phew.
Yeah, I had a hunch.
But yeah, like the chest high cover vault animation.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of ways you can exploit this.
Yeah.
To absolutely no benefit, except fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say exploit to like your own detriment.
Yeah, no. If people do check out the archives of the Bad Game Club for this month, people did post a lot of clips, and some of those include people just getting outside levels and just showing you what they look like from the backside.
What does this level look like from space?
So I love the reduced frames of animation.
Yeah.
In the distance for those guys.
Yeah, kind of ahead of their time. Like that's a thing you'd see more
Did you-
common 10 years afterwards.
Actually disarm that thing?
I did. There's another
once
one
they're
close
not
by.
glowing. Yeah, once they're not glowing. So yeah, it's similar idea to that previous objective, but at least with these you can hear them. At least there's a way to kind of locate them, you know?
So he died.
Nice.
He landed on the ground, and then I shot him
don't think
again, and he stood up, and he...
No, they have little animation. Oh, there we go. There's a vault place. They have I got shot in the leg animation, so I think that's what happened. Okay, so if you can vault like that on these, walkways, you can shoot while vaulting in this game. It's a bit weird. I think you have to start shooting before you do the animation. But I can confirm it does work.
All right, let's try it. Couldn't get it.
I have seen it in action. I know it is possible.
Maybe a different level will bring us more joy. Now, I just want to make sure we get through this.
Yeah. I did see there's another bomb. Yeah. Oh man, all these places you could vault over I didn't know about.
Now, I know there's 1 second left to defuse this, but I gotta know something. Okay, you can't blow them up by shooting them. That's... So one difference from GoldenEye.
Wait. They're still beeping.
You're actually playing as the Flash, fighting against a lot of terrorists, the Flashes.
Nice.
Now, unfortunately, we missed one.
I'm sorry. Wait, did you see how that door opened? Well, to where the
the handle
door is.
I did. Nice, Charlie. I didn't notice that. Good eye.
Yeah, I have no eye for those kind of details. Truth be told,
it's
and same.
Oh, listen. There we go.
Good work, team.
It's funny for a game that bothered to, model hinges realistically to have that issue.
I feel like I would install doors like that in a building as a joke.
No store opens both ways.
Mm-hmm. Frank Gothic mentioned, love that empty cupboard room. There's a lot of empty, just here's a room that's the size of a square. It's very strange. Was mentioned GoldenEye again. It reminds me of GoldenEye's level design, where it's built more like someone designing actual areas. So there's a lot of non-functioning rooms. And this has a similar vibe in some of the level design.
This game is vibe coded.
Yeah.
Thank you, folks. I'll be here all week.
Oh, there's one more bubble in my
did you see the
Can't get out
T-posing
the
enemies for the one frame behind this? Yep.
People are well trained.
I missed it. I'll have to check.
They've taken many of the assembled UN diplomats and politicians as hostages and are threatening to execute them. It's imperative that we end this incident now. We need you to cut through the enemy barricades and open a route to the heavily defended conference room.
Oh, short description for having so many goddamn objectives.
Yeah. Oh, T-pose.
Do not let any
these character
hostages
models
die.
in these screenshots are just I think they're A-posing specifically.
We need to get through these barricades.
Oh, they're giving us a choice of weapon here. Or no, they're not.
Okay.
Never
No,
mind.
you can pick up this shotgun if for some reason it's more effort than you would think.
Oh, when you put it that way.
I found out if you crouch and come at it. There you
there we go. I was so curious to see the shotgun in this.
go. Yeah.
appears we have reached an impasse between...
Yeah.
We finally made it, friends.
Well, thank you kindly for the raid, PMC Trilogy. Don't mind us, we're just saving the world as part of the SAS Anti-Terror Force.
Go, go.
Synchronized, I love it.
Yeah, I love it. But look. Say what you want about this game. There are a lot of tactical shooters where your squads are fucking useless. You see that? They murked. Never him. Yeah,
Shotgun's
this is not
not
one of
good.
the worst shotgun. It's not. Yeah, it's not great. I've seen worse. It's definitely not like a realistic tactical one. Also, yeah, they just give you the Desert Eagle for this mission.
I want someone else to drop a pistol so I can dual wield again.
Yeah. Yeah, PMC Trilogy says it's some delightful Atomic Planet FPS gaming. Hell yeah.
It's not quite rising
to
to the levels of Skyscraper in terms of actually being kind of secretly good, but it's not as bad, it's not as broken as a Beverly Hills Cop. So this is right smack dab in the middle. Hold on, is there a pie there? Oh no, there's just plates.
Our main character is not like snarky and like What's the word you would use to describe him? British.
Yeah, British. Smarmy, sarcastic.
These gray walls make it look like it's not textured at all here, even though I know
No, this is the area that starts to look like really N64 prototype.
I also feel like I am lost. I feel like I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, and I am now paying the price for it.
Yeah. In this level, you can kind of get outside of the current objective you're on, where your guys are advancing up.
Short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
At every level.
Oh, hey! PMC Trilogy saying they've also played Beverly Hills Cop here too, and that's a whisper experience. Oh yeah, no, we're very familiar with Beverly Hills Cop.
If this was Beverly Hills Cop, crouching here would make us invincible. Instead, I think we're about to die. I think we're about to concede a life.
Yeah. I will say for this, one major issue in Skyscraper is sometimes bullets will just randomly come through certain walls. And I'll say this game does not have that issue. Enemies might be able to clip their weapons through a wall and shoot you that way. But you never have to worry about walking through a corridor and just taking shots that you can't avoid kind of thing. It's so weird to see that Skyscraper does make some improvements, but there's other stuff this game does better, like on a technical sense.
Yeah, like you're not constantly dying of a disease in this game.
That is a nice change of pace in this game. It is good to not have constantly draining health. All right, synchronized entry again. Go, go, go. You're not going to flashbang it? You're not going to...
Nope. Well, look, watch them. They don't need to. They won't shoot this guy above there, but... And yeah, they're very scripted, but when they go into a room to kill enemies, they kill them. They... Despite not having a disease mechanic, I think you are the weakest member of the squad that they just, as a joke, send out on their own. Magic Mouse mentioned, that enemies cheating, that guns could through the pillar. I will say, though, you can, much like at Dark Souls, you can use that technique as well. Ooh. The enemies have the same strengths and weaknesses as you do.
All right.
But yeah, there's definitely some like impossible curved bullet shots you can sometimes do, where like as long as you can, you know, the cursor lights up red, your shot will hit, kind of thing.
I love mag dumping with these akimbo. I know I'm going to run out of ammo for it sooner rather than later, but
yeah,
I'm going to enjoy myself in the meantime. Now we cleared the shit out of this room. What's next?
I don't know if this is the one. You see that thing with the... Yeah, you do have to find some of these in this level, and you might not be at that objective yet.
Not yet. Not that one
Yeah.
at the very least.
No, I think... Okay, so if you pause, you can look at the mission objectives again. You see... I think it's the third one? Okay, so yeah, the second one. This is a room you'll have to find, but there's also this. You have to find like a fuse box in an area.
Copy. Well, I just
You
feel
do have to
good
be
knowing that I've
careful.
cleared these rooms out. I just know that I'm doing my job.
I don't know if you can ever complete like soft lock it, but you can definitely get the game a bit confused if you sequence break. It's very generous, but I'll call it that. Because you can sometimes get to areas like before you should. Oh, there we go.
Good job. Get up the tower and initiate a lockdown from the security room at the top. We can't afford to have terrorists escaping into the streets.
Hey, we've got health. So yeah, see, that shotgun's okay. We've
It's
funny enough,
functional.
It does, yeah. It does the thing it's supposed to do. Shot.
Yeah, the some of the first-person shooters we looked at, like April, May time, the bar got real low. So some of the worst in all video games we ran into there.
At least there's
I
like
think
hit
some of
stun in
Wolf is
this, right?
particular.
You
Yeah,
know, like if
there's
you
hit
get them with the
stun.
spread, it'll put them into a position where you can like close the distance
Yeah.
and get that second shot to actually like line up.
Yeah. Oh, check out the bar graphs. Hell yeah.
Constant
Numbers are up.
growth. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Are you hearing that?
Mm-hmm. It might not come through for use at home, but there was some distant
I-
gunfire. That's probably your
I
squaddy.
don't understand the bar graphs, to be honest. It would make more sense to me if it was portrayed as a goose.
And golden eggs. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jokes, folks. Relevant jokes for today and today only.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hate
the
to see
relevancy of the joke chart is trending downwards.
That's an
You'll probably be
hour by
fine.
hour chart
Yeah.
there.
You'll probably be fine, but you did pick up health when you had like 95%
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. But we'll be fine. I'm a little
I really love
disappointed.
that green
This-
painting around here.
Mhm. It's a little disappointing. I think this is the only gun that doesn't have a proper reload animation. They just, yeah.
Now that's golden.
Fuck it. Yeah. Like, there's not many. Like, the pistols and the assault rifles kind of just share the same ones. But at some point, someone said, we don't have time. You can't do a detailed Halo-style beading in. Wow. Normally by then, like, most enemies notice you.
They're very
Stealth.
tinted visors.
Yeah.
Sneaky beaky like. Okay, now I'm going around in circles.
Mm-hmm.
We've reached circle status.
What is your current objective? Is it just kill everyone?
No, this is disabling the. We have to initiate the lockdown, which means interfacing with some computer terminal. They mentioned it was
Oh,
upstairs,
yep.
so yep, up the
That's
staircase.
spiral staircase, yeah. I believe it's up here.
This is looking like some backroom shit all of a sudden.
Yeah. Oh, okay, no, this is a later objective, actually, we've run into here.
Is that sequence breaking you were talking about earlier?
A little bit, yeah. But we'll give you a hint. We need to be up there. Hell yeah.
Now or
Also,
later?
check the guy in the corner of that room. I think that's the guy. Yeah. This is him.
Look, Ma, no hands.
No, they're both shoved down his pants.
She's very casual about this.
Yeah. Also, I really get the impression that this is the model they spent the most time on. Like the guys, they were like, whatever. But yeah, I believe the computer is up there. I think.
Yeah, I'm finding the other staircase. Yep.
Yeah. Don't know if there's anything in there. Oh, that's
that's
just way down. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, try those stairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, they don't explain this well, but you just look at that computer there, laptop, and
turn off the
goes
lights.
You give it the stink eye, and it turns off.
More that room normally turns black, but I think your grenade technically destroyed stuff. I don't know what effect they're trying to go for there, but I love that they've tried.
God bless him for trying.
Yeah.
Okay, let's Huh.
Some of these objectives will clear later for some reason. So I think you're basically on the conference room clear enemy objective.
Were there 2 separate objectives there that were don't let the hostages die?
Yes.
There was all hostages, and then there was specifically the conference room. So yeah, a bit redundant, but I guess they wanted to make sure players knew to go to a specific
Really
room.
don't kill the hostages. Just let me know.
I think, yeah, no, turn right. Is it here? Are your guys going up? Okay.
They're
There
holding
might
it
be
down
another... Yeah, so maybe there's another fuse box thing on this level we got to do. Because, yeah. Oh, yes, this as well. I
This
think
must
there's
be
like
initiating
one
the
more...
lockdown, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, there's a lot of flaws in this game that I can forgive, but yeah, some of the objective stuff is just... Oh, that works, I guess. Yeah, for that
Frank
door's
Gothic says, I think it cleared the
out.
door objective, but you need to do that now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those weird
You
one-way
cleared
doors
the
again.
door.
Boom. Yeah, that one's fine.
Anyone using the piss pots here? No.
I could be wrong. I don't think there's a single situation in this game in any of the bathrooms where there's anything to do. They do model them all. There's just... There's never anything there, I think.
Yeah, so far, complaint with this
maybe
game,
you can...
maybe I can do this now,
maybe,
is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Is that these levels are too big for their own goddamn good, for sure. That is definitely, yep.
Yeah.
2, the fact that they intend for you to take very particular routes through them, to the point where, like, we're sequence breaking by accident.
There you go. Yeah, that happened to me multiple times.
And 3, that there's just no
Playing as
direction at any point, at any moment in time.
Outside of these guys, they do try it a little bit. They did it in the first level in, 10 Downing Street.
One thing about it.
Okay.
But they are inconsistent with it. But yeah, you're going to go for the conference room now, I believe.
So where is the conference room?
I think it's the way they're looking.
Well,
which one?
There are 3 guards in front of 3 doors. One of them tells the truth, one of them lies, one of them is just stupid.
Burgers and fries. No, legit, I think it's the one who's looking forward. You have to go past him.
Oh, son of a bitch. But we were here, weren't we?
Open this door?
Oh.
Yeah. I am a bit confused. Maybe there's enemies you haven't cleared out. They're supposed to come up here with you. Because for me, they lined up in front of these doors, and to help the encounter, I opened the doors for them, and they started shooting the enemies.
Maybe because we broke sequence. Now. Yep. Hey guys, can I get an assist? No?
What was that
all
noise?
on me?
There are some side doors into that room, so yeah, if you... Yeah, I'm not sure why they're not following. Oh. Oh, you could tell this is skyscraper devs. Hell yeah.
The old ring around the rosy technique.
You almost killed that waiter.
Did no one thank me or anything?
There they are. I think your guys just came in.
Result. Top marks, everyone.
Result. Oh, result.
Better late than never, I guess.
Final level coming up, right?
I think so.
Ah, we're getting stumped right into them. Yes. This is a short game.
Well, you know, the amount of times you'll be replaying these missions to figure them out without the benefit of save states or what have you.
Oh yeah,
There's
doing
no,
arcade mode and getting score attack.
There's no level select, by the way. You would have to like manually make different save slots, or just
you can save your
replay the
3
whole game.
favorite levels.
Yeah.
As
Or
long as you
buy-
know what they are in advance.
Just buy 5 memory cards, label them.
An unknown terrorist group has seized a nuclear bunker in Moscow. Our worst fears could become reality should the terrorists manage to gain access to the systems and launch a nuclear strike. We're sending you in fast and hard. We don't have time for negotiations or stealth. Get in there, take out the terrorists, and prevent them from launching any missiles.
Global threats. So Silo from GoldenEye? Is this as long as we're finding GoldenEye levels to compare each of these levels to?
No, not just straight up. This is a very Silo level. Not the layout, but like aesthetically.
They don't want to be taken alive.
Oh, a fancy Nintendo 64 games. Good colored lighting. Oh wait, it's a PlayStation 2 game. Sorry.
Move around the exterior and lock out all the exits. Then destroy the locks.
There we go.
So lock the exits and destroy the locks.
They say
You live
destroy the
here
locks. I don't know what they mean by that, because there's no...
Oh, we got a
destroy
drum
the
mag on our
objective.
G36 now.
Yeah. Blahas asks, is there multiplayer in this game? Unfortunately, no. If only. Don't think multiplayer was a strong suit for Atomic Planet.
You know, when you got campaigns this killer, you know, multiplayer would just spoil it. It's like Spec Ops The Line, right? You know, they focused all their time on the single player, and to add the multiplayer just takes away from it.
Oh.
Where there's a will, there's
I
a
wonder
way.
if you were staring at the wall, if you could vault over that. No? I've played games where that worked.
Yeah, good fit. Yeah, good theory.
Tell me this is the most linear level in the game.
The most linear?
Pleasantly surprised
Yes and
me.
no. In parts. But
I'll
this
take
is
it.
another level I went further ahead than I needed to.
So this whole upstairs area is useless. There's no rooms up here. There's no doors up here.
Yeah, it's just there's enemies they place up there. Don't go that way yet, though.
Oh?
There's another... Yeah, I think you... Yes. There's some enemies to clear out here.
These hallways are giving me, like, vibes of that weird mansion and Thief.
Holy shit, my health.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember exactly. This is one of the few levels where I found body armor placed not from enemy drops, like in shipping containers.
Do you, like, break the boxes?
You can't
or-
break anything in
Okay.
this game.
So, when you say in shipping... Oh, I guess, like, in the
Like,
big
you'll see
storage
the-
things, you walk
yeah.
inside and then...
Yeah, they'll be open. Yeah.
I presume I'm trying to find, like, one of those switches around here.
No. But you...
Then why did we go this
It's-
way, Johnny?
Well, you clear the enemies and you go... it's up, you know, with the direction, turning. You turn a lot. That's what you're new. Okay, turn around. And then take the first left. And ignore these side rooms. Here you go.
Don't get shot. Well, that's the next step.
That, you know, that's a choice, yeah.
Alright, this is gonna be tricky.
Fondle the bottom of that drum barrel. Oh god, that felt like that, like, went into your head for a second.
Yeah. I never really tried running and throwing a grenade. It doesn't look... sound.
Can I take the tram?
No, but you can get on it. I don't think you were supposed to. but I managed to... Yeah, try the other side where the... Yeah, there. There you go. That does not feel intended at all.
Now hit E on it, and you'll hear... Whip,
If only.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Jeez.
Well, okay. Well, it didn't hit you, and that's all that matters. Actually, you did kill someone with that.
Yeah, I heard it detonate like it had a proximity.
Okay, yes. This room doesn't have any enemies in it. I remember this.
Oh, thank God. I go through the red, I imagine?
Not yet, no. Double check this area. There might be body armor around here. If not, then yeah, I think you can go into the red room. Problem is, the rooms aren't super distinct, so trying to remember where body armor is.
There you go.
Whee! Hey, that worked out well.
Like, my FPS skills are coming in clutch.
There we go. Alright, so that's 2.
Oh, body armor.
That guy
There you
dropped
go.
body armor. Okay, this... You can go up here? Can you? No. Okay, this is later. This is the red light I was thinking of.
No, you have to go to the other side, and there's a bookcase with like a red book, and you pull it, and it'll turn around and open the shortcut.
God, this is so poorly laid out.
Yeah, yeah. No, this was the one I had to look up a video. Yeah, no, keep going along this round bit.
Yeah, I think I
don't play
see
any-
how this is coming up. I think what they're doing. I know what they're doing, I mean.
I don't play
Yeah.
an instrument, but do you think I could learn this on bass?
It wouldn't take too long, yeah. This is a fun room. There's a blinking light in it. Where's it coming from? Not that one. That one's fine. There's just a scary blinking light somewhere.
These barrels are about to detonate. I'll leave them be.
Yeah, I could be wrong. Go back a little bit first.
Bloodhead says there are 9 speedruns of this game on speedrun.com.
Oh, hell yeah.
What are we
no,
doing,
bit-
Johnny?
Okay, no. Some of the, like, you know, the rooms you can go to left and right from this area, like, hard to spot sometimes, so I'm just making sure yeah. I could be wrong. I feel like this song is trying to evoke that one song from... It's either Halo 1 or 2 that sounds a lot like this. That has, like, a cello bass line.
That's blocked off.
Yeah, that will open up later. I know that.
Oh.
Whee!
Never mind.
Frank Gothic mentions it's 9 runs, but 2 players only. We
No,
gotta-
3 players.
Oh, 3. Okay, we gotta get those numbers up. Hell yeah.
4 after tonight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that save stating is allowed in speedruns.
Well, we're just trying to save them time. You know, the people who have to watch the
Yeah.
runs and validate them. But you're using quick saves, but just to skip having to go back to the main menu, going back to the title
Yeah.
screen and loading in. They should allow that as a courtesy.
It's a fine way to take this room. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, shotgun enemies are quite deadly.
They've managed to initiate a launch. We're trapped in the security
And did too much.
way into the control center.
Hey! Thank you for the,
Launch
gift
underscore
sub,
imminent.
Anony. Okay, go. Yeah, you. This I don't know what this is.
It's a
That's
road to
Silent Hill.
nowhere. Yep.
Yeah, it's a Silent Hill staircase if I've ever seen one. So yeah, you have to.
It's how you get into the historical society.
Yeah. If you took a boat in, yeah. So you'll backtrack a little bit, I think. And some of those like big doors I think are open now. Yeah.
I'll just go where they spawned enemies. Oh, P gave up.
Yeah, sometimes.
Hold on, I missed my cue. Let me get back on the mark.
Yeah.
Is that armor? Yeah, pick up the armor.
Yeah. Nice. Also, I don't mind the shooting in this, but there's a lot of like hit reaction, not just on you. No, I mean, not just on the enemies, but on you as well, and it can feel a bit annoying sometimes because it does lock up your inputs completely.
Nice toss.
Making one of those elite montage videos now. Moves like that.
Just wait till you see my frag vid for this.
Yeah.
Remember, this launch is _imminent, so... Gotta keep moving.
And for a nice baseline.
Yeah.
7 minutes before the nukes.
You know, they're trying to keep us cool. They're trying to keep us calm. They don't want the stress to get to us.
They did mention the first mission about how things were tense, so we can't let that happen again.
Yeah. Check out the ground in that room quick.
Ooh.
Yep.
I have no idea what they were trying to model there. It looks like
they just put the wrong. They just put the wrong. They put two surfaces on. They couldn't decide which one.
Yeah. Was that just originally a giant arrow pointing where to go? Because that's what it looks like.
No, it just looks like a different type of greeting. And it's like, no, let's go with the other tile. Let's go with the other.
Yeah, but
I think Johnny's working for the terrorists and just wants the nuke to go off.
See what I mean?
He's like, hey, stay in this room. Let's look at this floor.
It's beautiful. It's a triangle shape, though. Okay, yeah. This door will open later.
Oh, great.
This door will remember this.
Hextralian asks, so how tactical is this compared to some of all fears?
Less, somehow.
Even less, yeah.
Imagine this being your classroom.
But honestly, I prefer playing this again than playing Some of All Fears.
I mean, this is much more succinct. You gotta give it that.
Yeah.
This is a nightmare.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to remember it.
So this is just a dead end.
No. Oh, well, check it this way, and I'll let you know. No, it is in there. There's like a staircase up you missed. It's not your fault or anything. It is just tight corridors.
I don't think the staircase is going to be in the bathroom.
Yeah, no secret flushed way down to the next floor.
Not Pixar's flushed away. Not Pixar. Whatever.
There we
Whoever
go.
made that. This resident flushed away expert slime generator in chat.
Yeah.
If not, I'll go to the room next door and all. Shit.
DreamWorks, thank you.
Yeah, this, and if it gets died, this might be one of the rooms where there's like a shipping container that's open that has armor in it. Hell yeah.
Okay. 4 minutes.
4 minutes to do something.
Huh?
Huh?
There was someone shooting at you from the left, I think.
Oh my god, I didn't quick save for a minute there. I don't even know if I
You
quick
didn't
saved at the start of the mission.
any of it. I was paying attention. You didn't. You never quick saved here.
Ah, dear.
The pain is real.
I figured you were doing that as a bit. I was like, I can do this level in one go.
I mean, maybe we should. This is the last level. We should play it on its terms. I will save state at the beginning of the mission so we don't have to go through the load screens, but...
Right. Well, can you also say something nice?
Bold strategy, Cotton.
You
You already said the music.
I was going to say the music, and that was the problem, is that I was like, oh, wait, no, I already said that.
An unknown terrorist
Brisk
seized a nuclear bomb in Moscow. Our worst fears
doesn't overstay its welcome.
should the terrorist manage to gain access to the systems and launch a nuclear strike. We're sending you in fast and hard. We don't have time for negotiations or stealth. Get in there, take out the terrorist.
You can just press
Fast
X
and
here, by
hard,
the way.
and hard, and fast, and fast, and hard.
You don't have to wait for the dialogue to play.
I
you
know,
can
but
just
I
press
wanted
X.
to have the save
Yeah.
state at the beginning.
I realized as well, we did actually miss something, so we might have not had the time. Because I missed it my time as well.
Move around the exterior and lock out all the exits. Then destroy the locks.
Okay, your mission control, Johnny.
Yeah.
Shoot gun, shoot gun, shoot gun, shoot gun.
Fire!
No, I'll be like the John giving mission control. I'll be the person like sitting shotgun in the rally cars. 500 feet, shoot pistol.
You're breaking the game, Cass. Please.
Good instinct in terms of where something might be, but not there.
And yeah, it's very strange lighting in this game, where just sometimes the enemies in your model are just cast entirely in shadow.
3 for 1.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, Frank Gothic mentions having to use a walkthrough for this level. Yeah,
there's a walkthrough for this game.
At the very least,
like a YouTube video.
I used the YouTube video. Yeah.
All right, nothing that way.
No, you up until where that like the big door opened in the cutaway cutscene, we had done everything. I know which bit we missed because it's the bit once I looked at a video, I realized, oh yeah, I made this exact mistake. Because yeah, this level isn't maze-like, but it is big. So if you do miss like a turn, you can get really fucked over when the timer starts.
Jesus. I couldn't melee to cancel my reload. Usually a video game will let you, while you're reloading, use your melee, and it'll, like, undo your reload, but it'll let you get an attack in.
Well, no self-respecting SAS officer would ever do that.
Do you think when Daedalus made the labyrinth that someone asked him, like, how would you describe it? Like, give me an adjective to describe it. And he'd be like, can I make up a word right now for you? I got an idea.
SAS anti-terror force like.
Yeah, the weird thing in the shotgun is that I think because the spread and the way this game works, like you can shoot an enemy sometimes and the spread will just happen to hit them, like one pellet will hit them in the head. So you can sometimes get shots at like one hit kills from a bit further away than you should.
There's supposed to be one more enemy here.
This game doesn't have a concept like like damage drop off or anything.
There wasn't like a switch around here, right?
No. This just takes you into that big like U shape.
Yep.
Yeah, you went in
kind of
circles
area.
in this area for a little bit, and then you kind of
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of like areas you can circle in without realizing.
Magic Meow says, I don't know if I've seen an ostensibly realistically themed game where you can take so many shots to the face, except maybe The Division.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
All right, this way.
Outside of
enemies. Yep.
Yeah, outside of the shotgun enemies, if they get you in a room. Ooh.
I really do interpret that full climb vault as being like you putting your head down on there and pulling yourself up by your face.
By your chin straps, as they call it. It's like being pulled up by your bootstraps, but yep. That's man. I did so good the first time. You know what it is? I think I'm taking so much damage in this first room. How about I just do this?
Let them.
Oh yeah, no, your guys are amazing in combat. I don't know if they can even die by enemy fire. Honestly, it never happened to me.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
take
I was gonna
A
ask if they could, but I don't think they can.
Then destroy the locks.
Because yeah, when you have like the one guy following you in the earlier levels, there was one room where I pushed him in first to take care of an enemy, and it took him a bit to realize he was getting shot at, and he was still fine.
I think this is my favorite ambient track in the game, by the way.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Come on through, boys.
Yeah, don't mind that.
Yeah, they just terminated their way through rooms. They just walk in, murk everyone.
God bless them. What is this way anyway?
I'm trying to remember. I think it might be another route to take you to... Oh no, this is what opens up later, I think. Once you do the 3 switches. Yeah.
So we need to backtrack our way to here after when the launch becomes imminent.
That or it literally is just they reuse like room layouts a lot, and it's not the same area.
This game reusing rooms, like entire rooms and hallways and everything blending together. No.
I like how you can tell that these guys are evil because the light doesn't affect them. They are so evil that
none more
they are
dark.
just cloaked in shadow at all times.
Also find it funny that this game technically has enemy variety and no enemy variety. Because each level, the enemies have different designs, but it's all the one model.
It's how deep down we're all human, man.
Okay. This way once again.
That one.
Yeah, I find grenades are best when you know enemies are going to be very close together and you're going to hit them with the grenade.
I really thought I was going to hit them with a grenade there, so...
You got him good the first time through here.
Yeah. And one of them dropped health.
Yep.
Yeah, this is... Yeah, no. That's a no way.
Ballhead says the bullets from this gun sound like the Flintstones running sound.
Continue this way if memory serves.
I was just thinking, you know, I've changed my laugh because of this show.
So it gets picked up on mic easier?
Yes, exactly. Because like my actual normal laugh, like just does not get picked up by the microphone, so I've had to change it just to be part of the show. Surprising that you can just do that.
Yeah, no, I used to have a Muttley laugh. Muttley from Wacky Races. Then I realized it wasn't optimal for being picked up on microphone, so I had to change my laugh. The things we do for this fucking show. Ay.
Oh, I've heard other streamers that, like, for health issues, had to learn to laugh different.
How were they laughing before, like, ha, 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 ha?
Well, no, laughing would, like, they didn't have the oxygen for it. So they would, start wheezing and stuff. So their replacement laugh was, like, laughing in reverse. So, like, A-H. Yeah,
that's
kind of,
yeah. That's what that is, right?
Basically, yeah.
It's crying?
Jovial crying. They make it work.
Oh, is it doing that, like, thing in the animes where the rich lady puts her hand up to go...
Oh, it's close. Yeah. It's very close to that, yeah. Or Hold Your Summer. Ooh, you did take a lot of damage here.
My second favorite ambient
Nice.
track.
You remembered, yeah.
All right, quick save here.
Yeah.
They've managed to initiate a launch. We're trapped in the security checkpoint. Make your way into the control center.
Oh, Frank Gothic saw the only enemy in a bathroom there. Nice.
Back to sneaky beaky like.
Actually, no, this is my second favorite. No, third favorite. We're gonna at the end of the game show. We're gonna rank our favorite music tracks.
Yeah, that's our ranking at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Wow. Why did that have so much bigger AoE on it?
Because I was smart about it.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been trying to think about Johnny's like logic of how health might drop based on how you kill someone. And the fact that you just blew the fuck out of those guys with a grenade and he still dropped the body armor makes me think it's just random.
So which way do I go?
I think I was right.
Yeah. So this room with the little crates is the way to go forward. But what we missed is there's a little room to the left there.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yep. I got to 1 minute left on the level, didn't know what to do. Looked it up and found out, oh yeah, I missed something. Whee!
It'd be great to have some allies here. To have a squad I could command in this room.
It's the voiceover says they're trapped though. So the implication is like one of those doors closed on them.
We need you to initiate the lockdown and destroy the locks. It turns out your squad has been trapped behind some sort of door somehow.
Yeah. Oh, no, that was some proper stealth gameplay there.
This is how you check your corners, folks.
Yeah.
Red room, red room.
That's Mordor backwards.
I forget there was an enemy in any of these rooms.
No, it's in here. There's definitely enemies.
That was a short one.
All right, I got basically no health left.
Yeah, I think this is where you died, like, on your first run.
Yeah, stick a move.
Serpentine, serpentine.
That's a lot of dudes.
Ah. All right, where do we save state? Right before the, yep.
Timer, yeah.
Jesus. My kingdom for a body armor.
There is a nuke's about to
There's
blow.
a chance
one of these
in
guys
that room
will
you
drop
died
it.
in. There's that, but also I think
Yep.
Ah.
I think what it might be.
I think it's the same guy.
Yeah, but I think it is random in the sense of when you start a mission, it randomly determines which enemies are gonna drop health.
Like you're on a seed.
Yeah.
Right now. Benjamin says this bass-heavy track reminds me of exploring Midgar slums. See, I was thinking of like Shin Megami Tensei and like some of the more low-key city tracks.
I know which track you mean.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus!
Got inside his fucking skull.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what the name of
You
that
got
song
in
is.
his head and gave him like a concussion from inside.
Actually, can't sing too much of that Final Fantasy VII song because Square will
come after
claim
us.
Or some shit. Yeah.
I'm bringing to Casual Monday. Hey, folks, if you're one of the raiders who is new here, on Mondays we play some not so bad games. So you can check us out for those.
He's dead. He's already dead, Cass. Can't you tell?
Yeah. Anyway. I'm bringing that Final Fantasy rhythm game, and I have to have like a list on hand of what songs are going to get us in trouble if I play them.
Yes. Fucked. But I'm very happy we got to see one of the enemies die standing up, because apparently that's rare. That doesn't always happen for people.
It's a rare treat.
Yeah.
Like the story of that samurai who died protecting the bridge.
Well, I got dual Desert Eagle, so we're going to win this time. This is the run.
Watch out for the shotgun guy that I think is coming up at some point soon.
Yeah, I did see a shipping container in the big room coming up here that I think is the one with the armor in it.
We're going to find that mythical shipping container at some point.
We will, we will.
Oh, whoa, that was a lot of damage all at once, actually.
Yeah, sometimes I think they do make the game harder in some regards with the enemies. Because, yeah, sometimes even if you've got like 2-3 bars, there's a certain shots they'll get that'll just drop you instantly.
They can get headshots too.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, actually, yeah. Unless they have a shotgun, I guess.
I'm pretty sure that you can headshot someone with a shotgun in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. God, I wish it was easier to tell when they died, how many shots, because so many of their animations that aren't death animations, that are just hurt animations, look so much like death animations.
Plus,
sometimes their death animations just standing there.
Yeah,
and they stay. Yeah, and the crosshair stays red until they deload the model as well, so you can't use that as a guide.
Oh, 2 for 1!
Oh! That was awesome.
That's like a Three Stooges routine. I slapped both their heads with one fell swoop. Okay, I'm going to deploy another quick save in a minute.
Yeah. I remember this big room being the hardest room, just for like combat. Some of the enemies here.
Yeah, this
real
is
dangerous.
Such a death trap that I just gotta save state my way through this. Christ.
Yeah, if you stick low and near the containers, that does block a lot of the shots from the guys in the upper walkways, though.
Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear the ricochets.
Yeah.
It sounds like a Gmod prop getting stuck in geometry.
Yeah.
Didn't, like, quote-unquote, the next Gmod come out?
Yeah, Sandbox.
Yeah,
or S ampersand box.
People were severely whelmed by it. Perhaps
From what I
even
hear,
underwhelmed.
it launched too early with like no. It's you know, game that lives or dies based on user-based content, and it has no user-based content to start with, so or something like that. I am not the.
Ooh,
what are you doing up here? Come here often?
What are these advanced techniques?
Not advanced enough. Okay, this room is so brutal. Okay, so first of all, that's the one guy I know for sure.
It's that guy. There's a guy in front of you on the upper walkway. So move more left. There you go. Not all the ones in the walkway are deadly. There's one in particular who's real rough. Yeah, that one above you.
Oh, there they are. They blend right in.
Yeah.
That better have killed them.
I think so, yeah. I still don't know why you're doing the double cuts.
Because it feels good. I mean, it doesn't feel good. It feels awful. This game, I think he's dead. I think he's dead standing up, probably, that guy.
Okay, wait, go to... Okay. Still living. You might be okay then. But there is a shipping container on the ground floor.
For God's sakes, Johnny, we're never going to find it.
It is. I saw it.
You have 5 seconds. Jesus. Getting shot at still. Direct me. Oh.
Yeah. One of these, I swear, has a body armor in it. There's a couple that are open down here. But yeah, remember there's 2... Yeah. Yeah, this is what I did here. Nice.
That'll work.
Oh, nice.
There
You got
we
one.
go.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That
Really?
door that opened, I missed the first switch, so I got this far, and the door there did not open, and I didn't know what to do, and I had to look up a video. Yeah, it's through here. Past all these textures having fun. There you go.
They expect a lot of players here.
And now it's just straight up silo.
Bum 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 bum.
Remember, this thing has 99 bullet rounds. It only reload as much.
Don't want to be caught with my pants down. Ooh! I sent him flying with my fucking bullets.
Got a knockback perk on that gun.
Okay. So yeah, I am gonna give you a hint. Quickly. Don't do anything in this room yet.
Just another day at the office, eh?
Ah. Okay, we're not gonna see it then. There are more areas you can go to from here, with more enemies that are entirely optional.
Oh.
I was messing around because I kept having trouble killing that guy in that room, and Louise was watching me play at the time, and was like, "Oh no, just go in there." And I found the switch, and it's like, wait, because there's like another missile silo with more enemies you can go to.
What a
Like,
climactic
the spiral.
conclusion, though.
It is a strange game.
Oh, enough of that song.
Just imagine, like, your guy's just like, I'm done.
So yeah, so you could also run out of time doing that level because there are more enemies in other areas, but the end of the level's that switch there.
So that's it? That's
it.
the game?
Yeah.
Those were the credits?
Those are the credits.
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, first of all, hit my fucking screen. Secondly, I guess that time has come for us to give our thoughts on this here game. Let's start with Charkie.
I think this is perhaps one of the best case scenarios when it comes to, like, really kind of cheap shovelware stuff on PS2. Not the best case scenario. The best case scenario is that it's a comedic masterpiece. Or that it is like a twin caliber in which it is secretly actually sick as hell.
Good, yeah.
But this is one of the better case scenarios in which it's short. That's it. No, in which it's short, like relatively painless. Like there were definitely some stumbling block. There's definitely some moments in which things got rough, like that tutorial that we were seeing in the background there. like Mission 2, the stealth stuff was rough, but I feel like overall, this seemed like not nearly as frustrating as so many other like things we've played, as things we've played from this same developer. So yeah, I don't have like super strong opinions on it. I did not have the opportunity to play this for our game over the Discord, but not quite. It's not hitting the highs that Skyscraper did in terms of being out there, in terms of being silly, in terms of just doing weird things that makes it memorable. But it doesn't look that painful, which I think counts for a lot. When it comes to games like this, they could be so much worse.
Johnny.
Yeah, no, that is a great point. The one I think of, both, if you try and play Beverly Hills Cop without crouching, that confuses all the AI, or if you play a Daemon Summoner, like those games that seem to have more budget and are going for grander ideas but fell for them. And this definitely in some regards goes for some bigger ideas and fails, like the stealth level that sets you up for sneaking around and going undetected, and then turns out it's just like just make sure you kill enemies when they see you within like 5 seconds. That's all that mission really is. But that being said, like, especially for how this game reviewed, and like it's very cheaply made. Hopefully this was a budget title.
I have to imagine.
It feels like the budget for one level in Sum of All Fears would have covered the cost for this. But that being said, like the way the game looks old, like a Nintendo 64 game, is not like, it's not visually unappealing. It's just an oddity that it looks so dated. The guns, despite some issues, like they feel fine enough to shoot. Like not anywhere near the worst feeling shooting in a game. And like some weird control choices. But it's it's not a tactical shooter, it's a shooter with like a tactical aesthetic put on top. And for compared to like some of the worst tactical shooters, some of the stuff we've looked at, and yeah, it's way less painless than a lot of those. Like a good example is just making the squad AI, not really AI, just basic scripted things, or go into a room and murk things. The escort mission is actually pretty painless. Like, despite the lack of checkpoints and some of the bad level navigation, it is a surprisingly easy game to get through, despite its problems. Like, normally with hard games, like, a big struggle is trying to get through them. But, the only thing really, obviously, is just losing more progress without save states. But it wouldn't even be that hard without it. Just, you have to set aside more time. And it does still manage to have some charm. Like, whoever was cooking with the music, and like, yeah, I'm gonna have all these different stinners for like dynamic combat moments and different game overs and fail states. They did a tremendous job. They're the MVP of development. But it's like, yeah, aside from that, like, yeah, it's not good, and it's definitely not Atomic Planet's most charming aspect. But honestly, for their first-person shooters, or even just shooters in general, this is probably one of their better efforts. But yeah, very short as well.
Is that your thoughts?
Yeah, that wraps up everything.
Okay, very good. My immediate thought is, wow, I didn't know any ValueSoft games had come to PS2. Then I remember, no, it's Davalexis's Atomic Planet. But this really does have all the feel of like a World War II Desert Rats, World War II Iwo Jima, World War II Normandy, that series of just like interchangeable first-person shooters that ValueSoft are putting out, the Navy SEALs series, et al., Vietnam Black Ops. I'm just listing off ValueSoft games here. It's definitely a lower entry in the Atomic Planet catalog, in that it just feels mostly generic. It has its moments of goofiness where, the the low budge nature of it and the stakes they are trying to represent here, as far as like saving the president, saving, you know, the cabinet of prime ministers. They're trying to do a lot with a little, and it does not come through. But that's to our benefit. That's to its ironic charm and so forth, right?
Yeah.
I want to like this game more than I do, because it has stuff like the akimbo, because they were clearly trying to make it like action forward with the, again, you said the aesthetic of a tactics game, Johnny, and that's exactly right, because this is like very much like arcadey action in terms of its gunplay. I'm gonna say the gunplay is actually pretty below par. All things told, I don't think any of the weapons have particularly great feel. The sound effects, even though they are like fine, I wouldn't quite call them like, you know, Foley, like someone doing mouth Foley for gunshots is not as bad as was made out, but they're also pretty weak. It feels like a game, and especially with how many shots, if you're not going for headshots, how many shots it takes to take down a single enemy, it can be a bit brutal. And the hit reactions and so forth, like, it's pretty underwhelming there. But I think where it really falls apart is the level design. I think that is the biggest issue. The lack of direction, the amount of having to go around in circles and having to figure out what the game wants you to do. In that stealth level, like figuring out the route through it, understanding the rules as they're laid out, and then having to backtrack through the level to find every last enemy. Or in that silo level, where it was just, there were so many dead-end routes. There were so many instances of, well, this is just nothing. This is just to fill out the space. This is, or, you know, having to backtrack through certain sections, get back to the door that they show in a cutscene, and you're missing one switch, and that can fuck you over for the entire level. And it's just, these are things that are so easily solved with, you know, what gamers would call yellow paint. It exists for a reason, and it's because level design is fucking hard, right? To make, like, intuitive level design, to borrow a term from the godfathers of first-person shooting, id Software, from John Romero, iterative play design, the idea of levels that organically guide you through them, that is a skill that you can't teach. It has to come naturally to a level designer. You have to have just an intuitive, innate sense of design. And so often with these budget games that are being developed, like, on a time crunch, on a budget crunch, you don't have the time to, like, consciously think these things out. You're basically just building environments first and then populating them with objectives second. You're reusing, like, ideas, or just building, like, you know, you have your teams are doing all their own individual tasks. The way you segment this kind of development, so there's no, like, working in tandem with each other. So very often you'll have people designing levels without any idea what the objectives will be in them. There's like, hey, I have a boat. I made a boat. Can you do a level with a boat? And they say, yeah, we can make a level with a boat. You know, so there's a lot of issues that are going to compound to make a game like this in the production, the assembly line methodology of its design not pay off in the end. There are things you could do to mitigate, you know, obviously by not having objectives that require going through every last room of a level, or just making more straightforward, you know, putting barricades up in places where you can't go or that are useless, to make a game more linear, to make it more sequential, to make it more natural in terms of you just, like, taking a direct route through it. Like, there are ways to improve this. There are ways that if this team had been given another month and the directive from QA to say your levels are too sprawling, your levels don't guide a player through, we find ourselves getting lost very frequently. So put up some barricades, put up some blockades, like in that the first proper level of the game, right, where they had the enemies guarding the ways you would have gone. The game needed more of that. As clumsy as that is, as lame as that was, as you know, budget as that looked, the game desperately needed more of that to keep you on the critical path. It also desperately needed more enemy accompaniment. It needed your squad to be following you. They should have had... this is something that another Value Stuff game I just mentioned, Navy SEALs, Weapons of Mass Destruction, does, where, to that game's detriment, it has any mission will have a squatty AI that follows you around, that is just behind you at all times. And this game had that in, what, the third mission? This game needed that for every mission.
Yeah, I think it does it twice. Yeah, where the guy just trails you.
This game needed that for every mission.
Or the kind of more set PC ones they did for the later levels, where they just, oh yeah, when you hit an objective, they'll go in and hit these points. Because like even if it's scripted, it's better option than trying to make AI that thinks for itself and you have to keep alive. And you know, when you're working with these confines, that's the way to go.
Yes. A lot of fixes, a lot of simple fixes, things that exist within the game, within the engine, that exist within like particular levels that could have been expanded to other levels, like that. So like, it's not that these things didn't exist. It's not like they would have to like design things from scratch. They could use the tools they already had, use the assets, and use the mechanics they'd already designed in this game to go back and fill out the other levels and to make them more playable. And so that's always going to be like a sticking point. That's always, for me, is going to be like a sign that a game was rushed along, that they didn't have time to, that it feels like it was made by 5 different teams, right? That they were each developing like, you two make this level, you two make this level, and it just doesn't coalesce into a consistent experience, right? And, you know, it's a shame, because I think at its core, for a budget game, it has a decent variety of objectives, a decent variety of like enemy skins, of locations you travel to, of weapons you can use. They could have done more. This could have been not anything particularly great, right? And to be clear, Atomic Planet, very iterative developers. There are like 4 or 5 other military shooters that utilize the same foundational code as this that we'll get to in due time. So we will see them over time. I think this is either the first or the second game that they made in this first-person perspective that utilizes this kind of design, that utilizes like the military aesthetic for...
Maybe the third, because there's World War II Soldier and Stealth Force: The War on Terror.
I think Stealth Force: The War on Terror was the first, if not mistaken.
Which, funny enough, was almost the pick for this month.
So we did Game Club. A little out of order, to say the least. But but we will come back to some of these. We will revisit, draw from the Atomic Planet well again, and see how they improve over time. We already saw Skyscraper. We already saw the culmination of their efforts, them like firing on all cylinders in that game, and still developing like a very clumsy game, all things told, but at least a game that had some level of ambition to it, that refined some of these mechanics, while also like going all in on the idea of a guy who is not good with guns and making that a central part of the gameplay, which is fascinating. 2 out of 5. I can't do much more than a 2 out of 5 for this, but it's not a 1 out of 5. It's brief enough that you won't suffer too much playing it. It was a good pick for the Bad Game Club, I will definitely say. And now I'm sure no one is going to finish the game after that. People just watch the playthrough at this point, but that's why we saved it towards the end of the month to play it on the show this time around. But it's another game I can scratch off my list. It's an easy complete. If it had achievements, if it was an Xbox 360 game, it would be an easy achievement game, I like to imagine.
Probably, yeah.
Atomic Planet, we will see you again soon, our friends. So you can wow us again with your first-person shooting. But for now, for tonight, we are finito. The mission has been completed. All that's left to do is to say, folks, thank you. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Bad Game Hall of Fame, our playthrough of SAS Anti-Terror Force. We stopped terrorism. You're welcome. You know what other game we need to play if we want to break up the Atomic Planet, if we want to have other first-person shooters between the Atomic Planet first-person shooters? Counter-Strike Zero Deleted Scenes.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be a good one. That'll be a good one for the show. You'll have to tune in. You'll have to stay tuned, folks. You have to keep tuning in to see what games we have up our sleeve next. We can tell you what we have for the next week planned ahead. We do plan that far in advance. I can tell you that this Saturday, June 27th, we will have a Bad Game Chance Time, the show in which blocks determine randomly determined bad games. Suffering, pain, enjoyment for the audience at home, but a tough time for us, but a good time for the folk at home. That's ultimately, you know, we live to serve. We live for your Schadenfreude here on the Bad Game Hall of Fame, so please consider tuning in. Monday, June 29th, that's our Casual Monday show, the show where we play not-so-bad games, shoot the shit a little more casually, a little less of the suffering, but hey, you might come along, you might enjoy just some casual banter between us blokes, to borrow some SAS parlance. I believe that's how the British speak. Can you confirm, Johnny?
Yeah, just put more U's and R's in there. Be good as gold.
Very good. Keep that train of thought going. My Cockney. Ava Butchers at Tuesday, June 30th, where we will be returning to Mighty Number 9, our second episode of said playthrough.
I'll be playing it.
Yes, thank God.
Yeah.
Small miracles. We did the history in the first episode, so we got a 2-hour history section there. Then we got about an hour and a half of us fumbling our way through it. But Charkie will pick up the baton and more
Unless I
effectively
get food
clear it.
poisoning again.
Unless, let's hope not. Otherwise, I'm fucking delaying that show. I don't want to play that shit ever again. But time will tell, I suppose. Just like time will tell what we're doing this Thursday, July 2nd. I have it blocked as a pending here, but it's probably time. We've been putting off playing You Are Empty. I've been putting off, I haven't wanted to write the history section for that game. So I should probably try to get that done. I got a week. I should probably just commit to that. So I'll leave it as pending for now, but it should, with any luck, be our patron-voted playthrough of You Are Empty. But again, time will tell. And that's as far ahead into the future as we can look. So, with that being said, hey, like the show? Consider joining our Discord community. That is discord.gg/BGHOF, a community of connoisseurs. Talk good games, bad games, every game in between, things that aren't video games. Or, you know, join our Bad Game Club, which is going to wrap up for the month of June. Folk we're playing.
Still worth. And yeah, SAS Anti-Terror Force. And yeah, even if you're stuck around for the full stream, it's worth checking out the community discussion there. There's some clips of the out of bounds bugs and more. So if you want to take the deep dive, go undercover as with Anti-Terror Force, then yeah, we'd be more than happy to have you. And yeah, if you're not into that, we will have a new game next month and the month after that.
And the month after that, too. A new game every month for the Bad Game Club for folk to commiserate over. Now, if you really like what you saw here tonight, you might consider supporting the show financially by pledging on Patreon, subscribing on Twitch, or becoming a member on YouTube. Any or all of the above will grant you access over on that Discord server to a Patreon Saints channel wherein you can vote in polls to help determine our playthroughs, make suggestions to help steer the direction of the show, gain access to exclusive VOD content, primarily by way of our Casual Mondays VOD archive, over 170 hours of exclusive video content by way of that. We are working on further offerings, further financial incentives to support the show. But hey, you know, maybe the best perk of them all is the warm, fuzzy feeling you get from supporting a show like ours, keeping us in bad games, keeping our suffering going for your Schadenfreude. And we do genuinely thank you. We do genuinely enjoy putting this show on most nights. So we do thank you for helping keep the lights on here at the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Now, if you can't financially support us, we completely understand. If you're still looking for a way to help the show out that is free, you might mosey on over to our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/@BadGameHallOfFame. We got a suggested viewing playlist over on there, over yonder, which consists of 20 hand-picked episodes that we think make for some of the best onboarding onto this here show of ours, fit to share with folk you know who might go for video game stream archives in the 3 to 4 hour range. Or maybe you know someone who's a part of the Special Air Service. Maybe you know an SAS what would they call them? What would they call an SAS? A troop, a unit, a soldier, a hero of your own. And then maybe you'll show them this episode, and they'll be like, wow, this is the SAS video game? We got it rough, we got it bad. I didn't serve a fucking 10-year stint for this shit. We leave it to your discretion, dear viewers. Who is streaming at this hour? Let us find out. Let us look at who up on Twitch. Let's send folk the way of one Link to the Paps, who is celebrating their 38th birthday by playing what appears to be a video game.
Destiny 2, I think that is.
Hey, go figure.
Well, we will send folk that away. Let them know the Bad Game Hall of Fame sent you, so on, so forth. Thank you once again for tuning in. That will do it for the Bad Game Hall of Fame. I have been... Easy peasy lemon squeezy Cassidy.
My fruit cleaning skills have been remarkable. Johnny Baghead.
I've been French President Charkie.
Very good. We'll catch all y'all later on down the road. And until next time, bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Cheers.